Before we get started with the lesson, we want to give all honor and glory to
Yahweh, Ba'ashim, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashim, Akakodash.
Double honors to our apostles and elders, the great wisdom that taught us the truth, that real well, and peace and salutation to the elect. Alright? As well as the great millstone Charlotte. Back out here another week, push the word. Yahweh Ba'ashim, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashim, Akakodash. And the prophesied the downfall of this wicked kingdom known as America, aka Babylon the Great, spiritual Sodom, spiritual Egypt, all right? The land of great water, okay? And pretty much the message we're coming out here today is pretty much let you know that the Most High is pretty much bringing a stop to Esau, Edom, who is known as the so-called white man, his agenda, his world order agenda, man, all right? Because if you're not paying attention to what's going on, man, we are in the midst of the Great Reset, all right? To where this devil is pretty much making it to where he's transitioning from this current way of living into his controlled technocracy style living, man. All right, where everything is going to be under the thumb of him. Where he pretty much set himself up to be in the seat of God, man. All right. This is the book of 2 Thessalonians, chapter 2, and we'll read verse 8. Then shall the wicked be revealed, and the Lord shall consume the spirit of his mouth. That's that. This is the book of 2 Thessalonians, chapter 2, and read verse 1. Now we beseech you, brethren, by the coming of our Lord Yahweh Shai Mashiach, by our gathering together to him, that ye be not soon shaken in mind, or be troubled, neither by spirit, nor by word, nor by letter as from us, as that the day of Mashiach is at hand. And the Lord is at hand. We're out here to give comfort to those that believe in the words of the Bible, man. All right, that believe in the spirit of the Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. All right, we're out here to give you that comfort. Let you know, don't be afraid of what you see going on, man. Okay? Book of 2 Thessalonians chapter 2, and we read verse 3. Let no man deceive you by any means. That day shall not come except that from falling away first, and that man's sin be revealed, the son of perdition. Right, and this is what's going on, man. The son of perdition is being revealed, all right? All right, and that son of perdition, all right, it's talking about the so-called white man whose biblical nationality is Esau Edom, okay? Because this man is the son of perdition. The word perdition means destruction. And we know that has to be the so-called white man because look at his track record, man. Look at all his work that he's done in the earth. All right, on all throughout history, man. He has a trail of blood behind everywhere he's gone, man. Okay? So this man is continuing doing that, man. Look what he's trying to do now. He's trying to merge man with machine, man. All right? This man he knows nothing but destruction. That's why John 8:44 says that. And this man, you know, he's the first liar. He's the first murderer, and he's continued in that, you know what I'm saying, trade going to that right now.
This is the book of John, chapter 10, verse 10. The thief, this is Yahweh Shai speaking, red letter. The thief cometh not, but for to steal, and to kill, and to destroy. All right, and that's the characteristic of who? The son of perdition, Esau Edom.
Right.
Here it is, as the brother was saying, this man has a track record that is throughout history full of what? Stealing, killing, destroying, rape, robbery, murder. All right? This is his track record of Esau Edom, the son of perdition, okay? All right, and what is he trying to, what is this thief ultimately trying to rob you from? Your opportunity of salvation, man.
Right.
Because this society upholds nothing but wickedness, deceit, and lies, man. All right, and our people are they're gonna fall, or 2/3 of our people are gonna fall into a trap, the snare of Esau Edom. But those of us that believe, all right, the hopeful elect, right, we have to stay steadfast in these scriptures, man. Continuing on, it says, Yahweh Shai saying, I am come that they might have life, and that they might have it more abundantly. You see? And again, that's what we're here doing. prophesying of who? Yahweh Shai, man.
Right.
Because Yahweh Shai equates to true life.
That's right.
You see? And that's what we're waiting for, man.
That's right. That's why we read earlier in 2 Thessalonians, man, we're out here giving you that comfort. Because, hey, if you don't have this truth, man, that's a scary thing for you to see what's going on and to know what this devil is bringing, man. Because in the eyes of somebody that's not in this truth, hey, you would think, well, what hope do we got? You know, this man is literally about to take control over the whole world. All right, but we're here to tell you that, look, man, as long as you got your trust in Yahweh Shai, you have nothing to worry about, man. These people that don't have the Lord, that's who should be worried, man. Look,
and it's Habakkuk 2:12. It reads, it says, "Woe to him that buildeth a town with blood, establisheth a city by iniquity." You know, so the instruction to him that took it upon himself, you know, on the left-hand side to build a town with blood, being American Babylon the Great. You know, this place is built on deceitfully taking it from Gad. All right, it says, "Establisheth a city by iniquity," and through this man's righteous decrees, he'll write into effect. You know, he's so-called justified in doing his wickedness. You know.
To go back off of what the brother is saying, because with this man building his city off of blood, right, he's going to go out in the same fashion. Because Esau, as the brother is going to in his lesson, he has a cap on how long his kingdom is able to thrive, man.
Right.
But us that believe, all right, when the days of Jacob's trouble approach, all right, which we're already in the early stages, but as it progressively gets worse, right, we're gonna have Yahweh B'Ashem Yahweh Shai to trust on. Right. This is Nahum 1:7. Yahweh is good, a stronghold in the day of trouble, and He knoweth them that trust in Him, man. All right, so ultimately, what? Having faith in Yahweh B'Ashem Yahweh Shai, He knows you, man. You see, and He's gonna protect you in the day of Jacob's trouble. He's gonna protect you in the day of adversity. You want that? You're gonna need that protection to sustain yourself in these times, man. Because it's gonna be that bad.
Right. That's why, you know, going back to 2 Thessalonians again, he said that the day of the Lord shall come as a thief in the night. Who is that thief, you know, going to be applied to? Those that are not watching 2/3 of our people. All right? Because you're not truly looking for the coming of Yahweh Shai, man. All right? Because within Esau doing what his motive is, bringing this NWO, we understand that that's part of the Lord coming back, man. Because, hey, Esau is going to be allowed to only go but so far before the Lord intervenes, man. All right? So with us seeing all these things taking place, we understand that, look, all we got to do is just stay steadfast in the Lord, and the Lord's going to take care of everything else. Go back to
Psalms chapter 49 and 11. The inward thought is that their household shall continue forever. So what Esau is, he's setting up a system now where he can reign God as supreme, especially over the Israelites. Right. Of all earth, especially over the Israelites. Right. And see what it is, when you're doing that, before you do it, while you're doing that, all hell's gonna break out. And the Most High gonna rain his destruction right upon him. Right. While you sit down trying to enjoy all the success. Right. You can see now he got all these cameras and stuff so that he can track you on the internet. He track you pretty much about anything that you do. Right now you got it set up right now. All you gotta do is bring in a few more these prophecies in, and that's gonna be, you know, the minds of you 2/3 that out here don't want to listen to the word.
Right.
This is the book of 2 Thessalonians, chapter 2. I'm going to read, I'll read verse 3 again. Let no man deceive you by any means. That day shall not come except that man falling away first.
Don't be deceived, all right, by what you see is taking place, man. Because to the average person that don't have the eyes to see, all right, they look like this man might really be God, man. You know, but this damn so-called white man, hey, he's really, you know, about to achieve world domination. All right. He said that, you know, that falling away had to happen first, and that falling away, you know, happened when we were right over here during the transatlantic slave trade and had our heritage beat out of it, man. We really was stolen from it, man. Because those 49ers that's over the land of Israel right now masquerading to be us. All right. They told the world that they're the true Israelites, man. They're the Jews. All right. But ultimately, according to policy, we know that that's us, man. Okay. don't be deceived by that, man.
Second Thessalonians chapter 2, verse 3. Let no man deceive you by any means. That day shall not come except there come a falling away first. That men of sin be revealed. Son. Yes.
That man has been revealed. Alright, Esau Edom. Alright, he's the devil who the Bible speaks of, man. The so-called white man. Alright, there's no debunking that now. We can tell through prophecy and through his work from here on the earth that there has to be talking about him. Yeah.
Verse 4. Who was questioned and exalted himself above all and is called the Most High, but that is question. So that
who opposes and exalted himself up as that he is God, what?
Above all that is called the Most High, or that is worshipped, so that he as the Most High should have been the temple of the Most High, showing himself that he is.
That's what he truly believes in his heart, in his God. And he is God. Through his technology, he has to be alright, here it is, you got this neurotechnology now to where they're pushing out to make, like I said, man with machines to where, and you got all these scientific wonders happening now of people that, lost the ability to use limbs, alright? They're able to, pretty much walk and move around again, man. You have, so-called technology where they're able to splice animals and create new creation. All right, they can control the weather. All right, they can pretty much do whatever they want. In this society, just about. That's right.
To add on to that, the scriptures tell us that what? We are the temple of the Most High. You see, our body serves as a temple for the Most High, man. And could you read that? Could you read that letter one more time, Bible Control?
Fine. The book of 2 Thessalonians chapter 2. I'm gonna read verse 4 and the 9. So that he as the Most High should have been a temple of the Most High.
Now, the scriptures tell us what? We are the temple of the Most High. And what is this man trying to do? He's trying to usher in the charagma so that he can do that. He can do just that. You see? Because when the charagma goes into these people, what is he ultimately doing? Ushering himself into your temple. And he wants to play on that. You see? Because it's numerous studies of these the Neuralink and the other company, I think it's called Secron. It's another type of company that's dealing with the charagma. But pretty much them having their trials on humans, or not humans, but animals, they're pretty much able to control and know the thoughts and the processes of these different animals and stuff, man.
And even humans do, because they say that they're doing clinical studies, but we know the things that Esau tells you in public is pretty much late compared to what they're actually doing. So like Elder Yashwan was going into, more than likely it is people walking around that got this shit inside of them at some point anyway.
Yeah. Yeah.
So all we know is what he's telling us, but anything he tells us is always late.
Yeah.
Just add on to the point.
This is the book of Ezekiel, chapter 28. The word of the Lord Yahweh came to me, saying, Son of man, say unto the prince of Tyrus, named the Edomites, thus said the Lord Yahweh power, because thy heart is lifted up, you proud devils. Y'all lifted up. Y'all got all this technology. Y'all think y'all got it on your own, but y'all about to see me on shine gave it to you. You got this technology, you got your science, you got your bombs, you got all this power, so-called power here on earth. Thine heart is lifted up. Y'all lifted up. And thou hast said, I am a God. That's what the brother speaking about. Y'all think y'all God. Y'all playing God. Sitting in the temple, portraying y'all to be God. Y'all proud. I sit in the seat of the Most High. And in the midst of the siege, yet thou art a man. See, the scripture says, you playing God, but y'all ain't nobody. You just a man. You're just a man that's doing the bidding of Yahweh Basim Yahushua, and really you don't even know it. Proud. You think you're doing it on your own on thoughts and power.
That's how bad the Lord had lifted up these Edomites, man. To where they truly believe that they have control over everything. Because like I said, man, they have the power to control the weather. All right, they figured out the technology to be able to control animals, even people now. Because that whole juice campaign, that was a clinical trial that they used to see, how the people are going to react. They always do things where put the people in a simulation. All right, it's called control. Pretty much the Hegelian dialect, man. All right, problem, solution. Damn, this is escaping my mind. It's logical, but yes, that's it. Problem, reaction, solution. So they'll create the problem, see how the people react, and then bring the solution in, man. You know, and so that shows you that this man, he truly thinks that he's God. He's able to put the whole world under his finger and make him do what he wants him to do, man.
It's First Maccabees 2 and verse 62. It says, "Fear not then the words of a sinful man." Going into the prophet man being Esau, the so-called white man. It says, "For his glory, when he has for respect, his honor shall be dung and worms." That's what he's going to inherit. All right. Verse 63. "Today he shall be lifted up, and tomorrow he shall not be found, because he's returning to his own dust, and his thought, being the NWO, song chapter 2, it's come to naught. It's come to nothing. So he's lifted up with great power right now. But the Lord, he will bring that pride down, and bring him to the dust, to the basis of men.
Good. Ezekiel 28, finish up on. "Yet thou art a man, and not a God. Though thou set thy heart as the heart of the Most High. Behold, thou art wiser than Daniel." They smart. That's why they think they're gods. They got all this knowledge, wisdom, and understanding on the left-hand side.
Right. The Most High said that, hey, Esau does a diligent search, man. All right, this man, he's done his digging. All right, he's went into these different captivities that Israel was in. All right, done research on how them nations worship their gods, and that's why he was able to pretty much take everything and mold everything over here. This is why America is known as Babylon the Great, because Babylon has taken on all these different customs from all these different captivities and put them all in one, man.
If you rationalize the crafty counsel that was taken, I mean, we can only but assume and rationalize what was done. But as the priest is saying, they pretty much drew influences from all these different captivities that we were in, and just threw that shit into a pot and just melted that shit and just tossed it around and gave Jake that shit to drink, man, and eat.
Is not America known as the Great Melting Pot?
That's right.
So that lets you know that, man.
There is no secret that they can hide from thee.
And the reason why, because as we just read, and we're going to get into it later on, that's Thessalonians, that Esau is being revealed, man. The point I want to touch on, which is right out, he said that thou art no God but a man. You're not a God, Esau, because at the end of the day, you're only using what the Most High gave you, all right? You didn't get none of this on your own. And ultimately what's happening is the power that he has gave you is slowly slipping through your fingers now, man. Because the communion that you have with the demons, all right, and the spiritual demon Satan, all right, they're not talking to you as much anymore, man. This is why they had to pretty much put the fast forward button on their plans, man. Operation Warp. They see that their tongue is running out, man. Right? Well, chapter 12. The book of Sirach, chapter 12. Read up. This is the book of Sirach, chapter 12, verse 16. "And the enemy speaketh sweetly with his lips, but in his heart he imagines how to throw thee into the pit." Right, because he'll come with you with these smooth words, He's trying to bring peace. All right, we see the world suffers from world hunger, homelessness, all these problems that he created, by the way. He's addressing all these problems, and then I got the solution, man. And then that solution really is a big ass snare, man. Right. He will reap with his eyes. He find opportunity. He will not be satisfied. He's not going to be satisfied with God. That's what he wants, man. To everyone, especially the Israelites, man. All right? And the ones that he can't get, he's just going to kill. That goes back to what we brought out in John 10:10, man. All right? The thief comes not but to steal and to kill. What's he trying to steal? His soul. If he can't get it, what's going to happen? He's going to kill you. All right? Because with this Kawagma, all right, if you don't want to bow down and take the MOTB, all right, he has guillotines waiting for you to cut your head off, man. All right?
Henry just graduated.
This is our first.
This is the book of Sirach, chapter 12, verse 17. The adversary come upon thee. This is the book of Sirach, chapter 12, verse 17. If adversity come upon thee, thou shalt find him there first.
Yep. And is that not what we've been saying? All right. Use this past 2 years as an example. All right. The world faced the biggest crisis known in human history, right? The C-19. And who was right there with the solution? Esau. All right. But no coincidence that the whole time when this is going on, you had the computer nerd Bill Gates of hell. All right. BG. All right. Pretty much walking everybody through what's going to happen. And then when you go into it years before all that, all right, you had them running a simulation to where they said it was going to be a virus that's going to affect the whole world, and it's going to kill this number of people, and it did just what they thought, man. All right. So this man is orchestrating everything that we're seeing going on, man. All right. Which is why he thinks he's God, because he has the people playing right into his plans, man.
That's right.
This stuff here, he can't go to sleep at night until he imagines. He imagines a vain thing or something like that.
Yeah, they don't get arrested until they call it.
It's like Sirach chapter 12, verse 17. If adversity come upon thee, thou shalt find him there first. And though he pretend to help me, yet shall he undermine me.
And that's been Esau's agenda ever since the beginning. All right, you had him before him, the serpent. All right, he came to Eve with a suggestion. Look, God said you can eat of every tree in the garden, right? And why not this one? All right, going into the tree of good and evil. All right, but at the end of the day, his MO was he wanted us to follow the people. And Eve fell into that. She got beguiled, passed that on to Adam, and we're in the situation we're in now. So this man's MO has never changed, man. He stays laying snares to people, and for them to walk right into it, and then look, I got you. Yep. Look how he did the so-called black culture, man. He gave niggas rap music. What all they talk about in rap music? You know, trapping, killing, whoremongering. All right, our people went right into that, and then now look at the state of our people, man. All right.
As we was going into this past Wednesday, the byproducts of death culture. When this man Esau has given you everything that you asked for, or he has given you, he's presented you things and you accept it, you are ultimately accepting death, man. Because everything that this man lives by is a code of death.
That's how he's going to undermine. That's how he's undermining our people, man.
Right.
Right.
Right. Right.
It's a real trap. You saw him. And his mom's a snare
How you doing? It's a play on words. It's a play on words. Same thing with the hood, the ghetto. All of that is just terms that were used to pretty much represent the conditions that we exist in, man.
Right. And I want to go into the word real quick. He said that he's going to undermine us, right? So that word undermine, it says to render unstable by digging at the foundation. It says to injure by invisible secret or by dishonorable means. All right, and that's exactly what Esau has done, man. All right, he said he rendered unstable by digging at the foundation. He stripped us of our heritage, took our power from us, and put us on, on a base level, and told us that, you're not the people of God. All right, you are you're black, you're Native American, you're Spanish, you're Mexican. All right. Right. He took our foundation away from us, which is this book, the Bible, man. Exactly. And then muddied it up, so we didn't know the understanding of it. Okay.
Made our people view it ill because of what it was associated with in the past time, and completely taking our people away from it, man. When you look at that word culture, because the brother, I don't want to stray away too far, but when you look up the word culture. Culture goes into the arts, the texts that we read, the things that we uphold, you see,
and the way of life.
The way of life, you see, our history, all these things encapsulate culture. And when you look at the culture that our people have accepted, you so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, over the past 400 or 500 years, that's where your culture starts at. And everything past till this present time is just full of wickedness and death, man.
Right.
Because why? This is a byproduct of accepting and assimilating into the culture Esau presented, man.
Right.
This is the son of perdition. This is his duty to lead us astray, that crafty counsel.
Right.
You see?
I'm going to answer that. The second part is it says, to injure by invisible secret
Man.
or dishonorable means. All right? Esau has been waging a secret war with our people, you know, since the beginning, man. You know, I remember there's a book in the world called Beheld a Pale Horse. All right? And in that book, I think it's William Cooper, the dude that wrote it. But in that book, he was pretty much going into all the different things that the elite were doing to pretty much bring the people to a point of subjection that we're pretty much right here at now, you know. But dealing with the tribes, man, so-called Negro to Native Americans, all right, he has secretly destroyed us down to a biological level, man, a molecular level even, man, because he figured out exactly how to destroy us, man, all right? And it all started with disconnecting us with our power source, which is the Lord, man.
If I could feed off you what you said, that molecular point, when you look up that book, the post-traumatic slave disorder, it's this book where it pretty much goes into highlighting how the effects of the Willie Lynch theory affected our people to a molecular point, to where our genetic makeup has been altered as a direct causation of slavery, man. You see? And this is all at the hand and the doing of Esau Edom, the so-called white man, man. The ways and the fashions of his lifestyle and how he tried to belittle us and pretty much strip us of our identity, our culture, our heritage, our nationality. This is a direct causation of our people being in the state they are now. Lost and confused, man. Because as the brother was going into that word, right, what was it making mention of? The root. You see? And who's ultimately the root? Yahweh Shai, man.
Right.
And with us being stripped away from our power, we are in the condition we are in now, man.
Right. And tell me that this is all possible because it's going to circle back to what we brought out earlier about in 2 Thessalonians about how they said who's going to fall away first, man. I'm going to touch on that real quick. We get that Jeremiah.
This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 17, verse 4. And thou, even thyself, shall discontinue from thy heritage that I gave thee.
Yeah, we discontinued from our heritage. Like I said, we were stripped as a people. Hey, that movie Roots, man. How Kunta Kinte had his heritage beat out of him, and he became Toby. That was us essentially as a people spiritually. All right, we lost our heritage as Israelites and had to take on the custom of America now, man. You know, being blacks, you know, Negro, colored, Mexican, Native American, all these different bywords and proverbs, man. But we're Israelites, man. Okay? So with them, when they did that, that wasn't just because they just wanted to be mean and beat us up like that. No. That was systematic because they understood the only way to really take us down as a people is to separate us from our power, man, and keep us in a state of perpetual sin. Alright? They were ordained to do that by Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. That's why I said that was prophecy, man. Okay? That's why I said, be not deceived. We're woken up to that fact now because we understood, looking back at our history, that's why that happened. And in order for us to get back to our ancient state, we have to go back to the source, the foundation, which is, like you said, Yahweh Shai, man. Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, man.
Right.
All right?
It's Psalm 64 and 6. This one to say like as far as deep.
Oh, well, that's what
Alright, this Psalm 64 and 6, you know, his brothers mentioned that this devil knows, he's a kind of hunter, you know, so he knows how to go after Jake. He knows things that we like. You know, this is Psalm 64 and 6. They search out iniquities, you know, wickedness. They accomplish a diligent search. You know, they create different think tanks. You know, they do research. You know, both the inward thought of every one of them and the heart is deep. You know, just important. They search out a diligent search, so they know that they know how to get Jake. You know, how to trap him.
his heart is deep, man. His heart, right? His mind is uncertain. He's always finding out different means to destroy us as a people. He's never stopped, man. When you read in Genesis 27 about how Esau in his heart, after he was given his blessing, which is the sword, all right, that he was going, seek to slay his brother Jacob when his father Isaac died. He has never stopped with that thought, man. All right, and he's figured out many ways to kill our people, man. All right, mentally, physically, spiritually. Man, there's so many ways. We be here all day going to the different ways that Esau has destroyed other people, man. But not to diverge too far off the lesson, but just going to show you that all these things are understood to us now because the Spirit of the Lord is letting us know that these things must be brought back to our attention before we enter into that great day. Right. The main reason why these people are going to get caught off guard during Jacob's trouble is because they're not going to understand the why. Everybody's question in that day is going to be, why is this happening? Why would the Lord do this? All right? I mean, you're still tripping off why we went to slavery. Right. That's simple. Right. That's a simple explanation. Really, all this is a simple explanation. Right. But at the end of the day, we understand that this man is doing this for a sole purpose to destroy us, man. And he knows who we are, man. It's like Draymond Green said, man. They know who we are. It's just us. We don't know who we are, man. But the elect, us out here teaching, we know who we are.
In the book of Psalms 37, verse 12, speaking of the Edomites, the wicked know who we are. The wicked plot against the just and gnash upon it with his teeth. That's what they do. They know us. They know how we function. They've been studying us. They've been having a slavery. They've been knowing us for hundreds of years. They plot on us and gnash upon it with their teeth all day long.
Hey, you look at all the. Let's use the medical system as an example. Right?
Exactly.
You got these women, right? These women love going to the doctor, right? So you got the gynecologist. It's actually a statue in Charleston of the father
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
But the guy, I think his name was Jonathan Sims or something like that. But pretty much, you do the backstory on him. Gynecology actually started by this man experimenting on the slave women, all right? And they was cutting them up, and this is before it was anesthesia. They had to feel all that pain, man. So he was just snatching up different women and just cutting them up, experimenting on them, man.
They were hold. They would probably get slaves, or another. You might hold each arm and leg, cut them up.
Yeah.
And the reasoning behind that was to say that these Judite women were more resilient, and they could withstand the pain.
Yeah.
Knowing damn well that's a lie, man.
Yeah, man. So this man he's always plotting against the just. The just is us. The court, that's us. All right. This man has always had a plan to destroy us as a people. Why do you think during the pandemic they say who's the most susceptible to getting the virus, man? So-called Negro Native Americans. When the juice came out, that was supposed to be the so-called solution. Who was the one they wanted to get the most? So-called Negro Native Americans. Why is that? Because like I said, once again, there's always been a plan to kill us, man. All right? He's never stopped with the sword, man. Okay? All your great presidents that you love so much, you niggas that love your little greenbacks, man. All the guys on there, Andrew Jackson, all right, who also was known as the Indian killer. All right, this man was slaughtering Native Americans to the point where he said he couldn't put his sword down, man. Christopher Columbus, another great killer for the Israelites, man. Right. Same thing, all right? They've always delighted in killing us as a people, all right? So this whole grand scheme of things now, all right, the New World Order, all right, their whole plan is to genocide 90% of the population, man. George Guidestones is a good example of him putting that in your face, man. People just think that's just a tourist attraction, man. Okay?
Back in chapter 7, verse 31, it says, "And thou that hast been conqueror of all mischief against the Hebrews shall not escape the hands of the Most High." So Esau is going to, the Most High is going to hold into account everything that so-called white man has done. Slavery, genocide of the native, so-called native, was Gad. That's why everything is going on now. Because we're to the point of prophecy that God is going to bring his kingdom down, his kingdom down. Yes,
Just niente другого плана.
This is the book of Psalm, chapter 62, verse 4. They only consult to cast him down from his excellence. They delight in lies, they bless with their mouth, they curse inwardly.
Right. Because their whole thing is keep us from coming back to the truth. That's why in Jake's search for truth, they don't care what you go into. You can be a Christian, you can be a Catholic, you can be a Muslim, you can be a Buddhist, you can be anything your heart desires. But you better not pick up that Bible and say you're an Israelite, though. Right? Because they know that's our power source, man. Once we, as a people, all turn back to the Most High and repent, the Most High is bound by His word to come down and deliver us from His hand, man. Right. This is why everything He does is to keep us from the truth, man. All right. This is why He demonizes the Hebrew Israelites, man. Puts us up as terrorists, man. That's why they classify us as PHIs, man. Black identity is right. At the end of the day, we understand that He's doing that because He's scared, man. Because He knows that, hey, the Most High, through prophecy, foretold that we was going to awake as a people and come back and throw this man down. Because that prophecy, when he was born, all right, Esau was born with Jacob on his heels, symbolizing us pulling him out of power, man. And Yahweh Shah, being the ultimate Judite, is going to spearhead that, man. Okay?
If I could add on to what you were saying too. In a world full of lies, that's how you know that this is the truth. Because everything else that's upheld in this society is based in lies and deceit. But when the truth comes out and the truth of the matter is told, what does this society automatically do? They demonize it, man, because it goes against the narrative. Right. That's why you got this dude, Joey B. He's setting up the ministry of truth. What is the ministry of truth really meant to do? It's meant to circumvent the truth and push it out the way, man. You see? To pretty much entirely push the true narrative out of the picture, man. You see? Because at this point, the floodgates is open, man. What did the scripture say? It is reached unto the nobles. Now this is their retaliation, man. You see? Just wanted to add on to that.
So, we see that the Great Awakening has happened, all right? Through scholarship and, exposure to the spirit of Yahweh, we found out that you Edomite, y'all know, all right? There's a thing called Project Look Glass, for those that don't, I'm not familiar with that, all right? To where they had obtained this technology that allowed them to see into the future. And the event that they saw, they never told outright, but we know through the spirit, they said it was an event that no matter what they did, they could not change. And we understand through the spirit of Yahweh Shah, that event was the coming back of Yahweh Shah and the nation of Israel awakening up and taking the kingdom from them. Okay? This is what he fears the most. This is why he's trying to take as many souls as he can with him, because at the end of the day, he knows he's going out. And so, like the soul loser he doesn't want to go out by himself. He wants to take as many Israelites, as many souls as he possibly can. He's that much of a bitch ass nigga. That's why we call him bitch ass nigga. Right?
Israelites, come
on now. And that's what he hates the most. This is why, hey, these elites, they watching, they know we out here, man. This is why he has to set up things like the ministry of truth. That's why he sends out towns like Bo-Cat alone. Right? This is why he has Israelite groups that are paid off, to pretty much, withheld some parts of the doctrine, or even, bring out false doctrine. Because he wants to keep Israel from truly coming back up to Yahweh Shah. But, as the scriptures say, if it were possible, he would deceive the very elect. And we know that that's impossible because the Lord, he has the elect in his hand. All right? Yahweh Shah prayed for the elect. You read John 17, man. So there's no way this man's going to ultimately win. This is why we're not worried about him bringing in this new world order and this great reset, because we know that this must happen. And we know that the Most High is going to let Esau go so far. You're going to be able to, initiate it, which as scripture tell you in Job 20. All right, this
is the book of Job, chapter 20. I'm going to read, I start at verse start at verse 6. Through his excellency mount up to the heavens, and his head reaching into the clouds. Yet he shall perish forever like his own God.
It's destined for you to lose, man. So why the hell would you sell out to this man out of fear? Alright? Knowing that the man is going to lose, man. And he's going down. The Most High put him up on a pedestal for a reason. Alright? Real quick, add on to that Romans 9:17.
And go to the sin in the world, the bigger they are, the harder they fall.
Thank you. No? Romans 9:17. So, you want the perfect example of how this is going to go? Read about the exodus of the Israelites in the book of Exodus, man. How the Most High did the Pharaoh of Egypt back in those days, man. Alright? Hey, Pharaoh was great, man. Alright, Pharaoh had his witches. Alright? So when Moses came to him and was doing his miracle, Pharaoh was like, man, that's special. I can do that too. I can make snakes. I can do whatever he was doing, man. And the Most High said, alright, turn up. Start hitting Egypt with the plagues, man. Pharaoh had no answer for that, man. Alright? Because this is the Most High's movie at the end of the day, man. Alright?
This is the book of Romans chapter 9, verse 17. For the scripture said unto Pharaoh, even for this same purpose have I raised thee up.
Now, we know Esau is the modern day Pharaoh, man. Because as I started the lesson out with, hey, understand, this is spiritual Edom. Alright?
That I might...
All Egypt means is bondage. We're in Egypt all over again, man. If you don't believe that, turn your dollar bill over, look at the pyramid was great, all seen now.
That I might show my power in thee, and that my name might be declared throughout all the earth.
Right. So the Most High put you up, all right, just to throw you down, man. That's how you know your how about you now shy is ultimate Jacob, all right? He flexed on Esau, man. He gave Esau all this power, and then gonna take him out with that power he gave him, man. Because he gave you the technology to use these nuclear missiles just to destroy yourself, man. All right? That's how bad the Most High is. He got you in a trick bag, Esau.
People don't really stop to think about that, man. Imagine having it all. Imagine having the world, everything, man. All the resources and all of that, right? Imagine having that and being comfortable with having it. And then how would you feel if all that was snatched away in 1 hour? Right? This devil here is going to be brought to his knees, man. You see that? So they can walk around here proud and all of that, but hey, man, on the day of the Lord, all that's done, man. Right? And these individuals out here, they don't see that coming. They're what the elite call the coin, all right? Cattle, or like to say, useless people. That's why they'll experiment on you and not give a damn on what the side effects are. Even their own people, they're so much of a devil when they look at their own people as good. All right? Hey, this man has his own people in captivity alongside of him. But this man is supposed to be God, and he's supposed to be God, man. It's a show on Netflix. Name escapes me right now. I can't remember what it's called. But pretty much, it's a simulation of if this man was God, how he would act. And he was just bringing plagues and killing people, you know, just for fun, man. All right?
If I can mention, once in Orlando, I can mention too, but basically, this like power basically amplifies what they actually are, you know?
Yeah, man.
That's why, if I could add on to you, bro, that's why Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushua is purging the elect right now, so that when we obtain the power, you know, Lord willing, we be a part of the elect, we have sound reason. We will try, so that when we obtain it, we understand both sides of the fence. But Esau, this nigga been getting away with wickedness for all eternity. And he's not a man to change. You see? The scriptures tell you in Sirach, the 12th chapter, that his wickedness is as rust, man. You see? Never trust thine enemy. The wickedness, the wicked nature of this man is innately embedded within his spirit. To where if he does right, he does it unwillingly. You see? But as the brother Yawan was saying, right, when you give someone power, it shows their true intentions. And as this man has been set up, what's his intentions been shown? He wants to ultimately kill you Israelites, man. You see, by any means necessary. He's went to lengths to destroy our people. And does he ever atone for what he did? No. He'll look at you and say, damn, why are you mad at me? That wasn't me, that was my forefathers. Or that wasn't necessarily me per se. I got black friends, I got so-called Hispanic friends, so-called Native American friends. What they did to y'all was wrong, you see? But him being in the power seat, he's not understanding the authority that he has in his power, man. That's why that shit needs to get stripped from his hand. Because we see the fruits of this man and what he's done on this earth. The water's out of order, the planet's out of order, the resources, the animals, the people, every fabric on a macro and micro level is completely out of order under this man's authority and rulership, man. That's why he needs to get removed from the power seat. His true intentions were shown, and look at what happened. Done.
You know what brother was saying, you know, the reason this man destroyed us, got the earth all jacked and everything, because of Psalms 55 and 21.
That's right.
He tell you these smooth words go along with you, not tell you what the repercussions are going to be, consequences.
Right.
You're going to make money, you're going to be rich, you're going to be doing that. Yeah, look all everything that's damaged, the earth, the environment, people, everything, water.
Okay, you're good.
Psalms 55 and 21. The words of his mouth was smoother than butter. But war was in his heart. Yeah. All he talk about, what all he want to do is war. Put their days going to be peace.
He's coming back.
Everything going to be all right. Talk these smooth words to the other nations. Go in there and get to your resources. You know, destroying your way of life. Or war. After a while, what? Y'all go to war with.
Right.
And that show I was talking about is called Oak Studio. It's an episode called God. When you watch that episode, it's like a three-minute episode there. And like I said, it shows you that if he was God, he would just be doing shit just to kill people or kill things, man. Like he had the people they the so-called discover fire. He comes with the winds, blows fire out, make people freeze to death. He brought the Black Plague out. You know, he was just doing different shit just to kill people, kill shit, man. That shows you this man can't be God, man. Because God is about life. Yahweh outside of about life, man. This man, all he knows is death, man. You know?
God is good. This is Isaiah 26:10. Let favor be shewn to the wicked, yet will he not learn righteousness. In the land of uprightness will he deal unjustly, and will not behold the majesty of the Lord. Isaiah 26:10. Let favor be shewn to the wicked, yet will he not learn righteousness. In the land of uprightness he will deal unjustly, and will not behold the majesty of the Lord.
Man, he ain't trying to hear the counsel of the Lord. He wants to do things on his own, man. All right, of his own force. All right, but the Most High is pretty much, he's giving Esau the rope to hang himself. He thinks that after all the atrocities that he's done on the earth, he ain't gonna have to pay a recompense for it, man. All right? That you think that you're just gonna get off scot-free, that I fucked the earth up, and you just gonna here, you know? And I'm problem no more. Nah, the Most High gonna get your ass, man. Where you fucked up at the most is because you touched the eye, the apple of Most High's eye. When you grab the Israelites up, and you would have been rather getting them damn Hamites in slavery, getting Elam or Moab or whoever. But when you got your hands on the Israelites, man, that's when you messed up. That's when the Most High was like, I got you. Right? Like that Minister Society thing. You know you fucked up, right? You know?
But the 2 Thessalonians chapter 2, and we read I dropped that here verse 8. Then shall that wicked be revealed, whom the Lord shall consume with the spirit of his mouth.
That's the time we're in now, man. The wicked being revealed. You so-called white people, the jig is up. We know you're the devil, man. All right? We know that you're the devil the Bible speaks of. And you can try to deny it as much as you want, but your works speak for itself, man. Look at your track record. Look at all the things you've done in history. Name one good thing you've done for the earth and society, man. I'll wait. You know?
We went around the whole earth deceiving everybody. That word deceiver goes back to devil. See that? So Esau, Edom so-called white man is the devil that the Holy Bible has already spoken of.
That's right.
It's Habakkuk 2 and verse 16. Thou art filled with shame for glory. Drink thou also, and let thy foreskin be uncovered. The cup of the Lord's right hand shall be turned unto thee, and shameful spewing shall be on thy glory.
Yeah, man. Everything that's being said is pretty much showing you that, man, you got to atone for what you've done. You're trying to hide, what you did to us during slavery. That's coming back up. You're trying to pretty much put under the wraps of how you gain, the land of Israel. All right. Everything that in history that we supposed to learn in the full system. It's being brought out the truth of the matter, man. He only gives you the good parts of the history. But why don't you ever talk about how Christianity was founded? Alright? How you damn Edomites, through like the Ottoman Turks and on down, alright? How y'all went and killed anybody who denounced Christianity and went instead of Jesus. Alright? In slavery. Alright? If you had a confined slave, how you would brutally rape that man in front of the whole plantation, okay? Totally emasculating that man in front of his wife and kids, man, okay? How you want to hang us, or even kill us if you try to bring the very book that's destined and belongs to us, man, right? But you don't want to talk about that, though. It says shameful spewing shall come upon you. Like Cuban said, man, all right? Who are you to tell other countries how to treat your people? How they treat their people. Look what you did to the so-called Negroes, man. All right? So you're a hypocrite, man. That's what the Most High said. You're a hypocritical nation. Right. You Edomites are nothing but straight up hypocrites, man. Yeah?
I was so bad that I want to see a school system or something like that where they don't want you to speak about slavery. See that? I want to say and all of that. Now, you can't even speak about slavery. See that?
Yeah.
Because it's going to offend them.
Yeah, you gotta have a nerve trying to change the narrative and say that we were brought over here as indentured servants. But you got almost 400, 500 years of free labor from us. Alright? And we got our ass beat the whole time we was over here, man. What indentured servant is treated that bad? Alright? But, like you said again, once again,
This is the book of 2 Thessalonians chapter 2, verse 8. Then shall that wicked be revealed, when the Lord shall consume away with the spirit of his mouth.
the Spirit of the Lord is consuming this man. The Spirit is on us to come out here and expose everything. This is why the world is unraveling. Alright? Why everything is pretty much being turned upside down because the world is being moved out the vibration of the prophet.
Bring it back around.
Alright?
Don't take it.
How we see, Esau's movement because he's afraid. Because the Spirit of the Lord is fulfilling everything, man. His plans, because the main way that we know this man is coming out of power is because everything is being revealed. Alright? Esau was able to keep the world in subjection for as long as he was. He had his deception, his lies. But we're in a time now, thanks to us, to the Spirit of the Lord. Alright? And nobody believes this man anymore, man. This is why he had to pretty much, make it a crime to be a conspiracy theorist. That's why the brother mentioned earlier, he has the ministry of truth. The book is so-called conspiracy theorist. That's what he calls us.
It's Mark 4:22. For there is nothing hid which shall not be manifested, neither was anything kept secret, but that it should come abroad. That's why this man is being revealed. Everything that's inside the secret councils, everything he did in the past is being brought back into account. So that's why he's being revealed to the Spirit of the Lord as well.
Everything is coming out, man.
And he's the damn devil.
The devil's got a lot to pay for, man. You see that? Putting innocent people to death, especially the Israelites. Men, women, children, punk breaking, taking women from the Israelite man, raping them, fouling the food, fouling the air, man, fouling the people's minds. This devil has a lot to pay for it, man. You see that? There's nothing right about this stuff. You see that? You got 2/3 about people, they trust
in this step, why the hell would you want to put your trust in someone who's not going to receive salvation? You see that?
Yeah, I agree.
That shows you the mind state of a lot of people.
Right. That's rude.
This devil here, man, he is being exposed, man. You see that? That's why they come against our lessons. It's called hate speech. You got the YouTube moderators that on the platform and all of that, shadow banning brothers' lessons, painting a bugged out narrative about us and all of that, man. Because we're exposing this devil on a high level. And it got it so bad now to where this dude pretty much he had to pretty much make his own kind, be target as well to us, man. Right. We had the someone popular hospital, called, where they.
I mean, and we can say, it's coming up, there's so-called black folk. This white man, he will cut off his arm and leg just to keep you from a game in the face. That's the same thing the brother was talking about.
Yeah. Because at the end of the day, we had the Southern popular. Have us listed as extremists and terrorists, but then they had to add in the so-called, white nationalists.
That's all they had.
So-called KKK and all these other guys.
I was about to say that shit.
As a means to pretty much show that, yeah, we got white terrorists that, that's the power too. But I see a tweet the other day, you had this whole thing with Young Thug and Gunner getting hit with Rico, right? But I seen something, they said, why does the KKK never brought up no Rico charges? I mean, these niggas have terrorized people for centuries, man.
That's right. That's right.
Hey, these niggas, all police boys trafficking all types of different drugs and shit. All right, doing all type of dirty, and people too, all type of dirty shit, man. You got all these different white national groups that have committed, mass terror. Using Katrina for an example, right? When Katrina hit, you had those damn devils that were self-deputizing themselves going around hunting Jake. Whenever that whole mess was going out of the tree, man, let me go.
Man, my head, if you gonna put us in the same category with Ku Klux Klan, Nazi, skinheads, Al-Qaeda, Taliban, the mob down there, South America, you gonna put us in the same category. And all we doing is bring out the scriptures, telling you your future, reading the prophecy, Esau.
You ain't never see us fly no damn 747 jumbo jets. Damn buildings.
That's right.
See that?
Right. That's right.
You ain't never seen us out here walking on Edom's yard like burning across the road. You ain't never seen us going across seas, bringing no goddamn boat, no boatload of drugs in, man. That's right. They show you that shit in these movies and shows, man. That's right. Hey, Jake loves Snowfall. They love fucking what's more than drug shows, man? Narcos, Breaking Bad. They show you that they're the ones bringing the drugs in, man. But we're the face of the drugs, though, right?
Yeah, we terrorists. What terrorized you is these scriptures.
That's right.
You're going to go down that was terror right here. Reading the scriptures, bringing the truth out to the earth, to the hope for elect. That's terror.
And I'm going to bring this out while we're on this point. This is Sirach 14:7. It says, he doeth good, he doeth it unwillingly, and at the last he will declare his wickedness, man. Because as we said, as of right now, they're trying to put, so-called white nationalist groups in there, cowboys and niggas down from January, January 6th, storm the Capitol and all these guys. They putting up, and we're trying to bring unity to America again, right? We're trying to bring peace. And we're going to call that everybody. But we know the underlying determinant factor is that they're doing all that to come after us. Right. All these laws that they're passing, trying to, make it good for everybody. Is really, it's going to be the demonization of the Israelites and the prophets. As Trump does the prophets of doom, which we are the prophets of doom. When we go into that word doom, it means justice, man. All right? So we'll take that topic, man. Okay? Psalm 83rd chapter talks about how the devil, how he took the crafty counsel, and also deceives against the Israelites. See that? And in that verse, who's the first nation named? Edom. So-called white race. It's so bad name twice. It says Edom and Amalek, man. All right? Because Amalek is the spearhead of all this shit, man. Them so-called, screws, man, small hats, before you added the big nose people. All right? Those guys are all the palm of everything. They just left them all back. They took down and entitled it, all the palms in the world all point back to one nation. And that's who? Esau. Amalek mainly though, man. Alright? Because under the control of Amalek, they control everything. I actually got a meme on the camera. You know, somebody made that shows you that. There's a quote that said, real quick. The quote, it says, if you want to know who controls you, look at who you are not allowed to criticize. Alright? Now, in this, it says, in this meme, it says, who's really in control? It says the Federal Reserve of Wall Street, small hats. Internet spying, small hats. Hollywood and TV, small hats. Law courts, small hats. Cancer industry, small hats. Pornography, small hats. Wars for Israel, small hats. Sex trafficking, small hats. Fake opposition, small hats. That's who's in control of everything, man.
1948.
All right. And once again, you want to know who's in control? Who are you not allowed to speak about? All right. What they actually have a law called anti-Semitism. All right. So that lets you know that they have everything in place. The hype behind every time something comes out about it.
That's what the scriptures say in Psalm. Brother, can you give me Psalm 94:16? Prophet Bishop. Because as the brother is saying, we aren't allowed to speak against these people, right? Because they're the ones that are operating in this fashion. They're the ones that are trying to disrupt the natural order of things, you see? But what are we doing? Read that.
This is the book of Psalm, chapter 94, verse 16. Who will rise up to be against the evildoers?
The evildoers representing the so-called white man, Esau Edom. Everything that this nigga does and propagates in this world, you can't tell me without a sound ration that this man does wrongdoings, sex trafficking, drugs, abuse. This is the fashion that this man has upholding, and it's in the world, man. The destruction of society, the destruction of the nuclear family, the destruction of food, water, goods, services, community. Who is this evildoer? We stand against this man. Keep going.
Who will rise up to be against evildoers, or who will rise up to be against the works of iniquity?
The works of iniquity. This man works a working of sin, man. Everything he does is contrary to the law, statutes, and commandments which he claims to uphold. He claims in God we trust, but who is your God, man? Guns, oils, and drugs, man. That's who your God is. God.
This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 29, verse 2. When the righteous are thorn, he was a joke.
And what's the fashion of this world, man? Is anybody rejoicing? It looks like to me, with all this hyperinflation, with all these different delegations that are being passed right now, with the case with Roe versus Wade, I don't see anybody rejoicing. Keep going.
Hey, if it was rejoicing, why are people protesting everywhere?
Exactly.
All over the world, not just America, everywhere. People are protesting against their governments. Why? Because all these governments are conspiring together to bring in this new world order, man. So where the peace at, man? No love, man. You know? Son.
But when the wicked man rule, people
That's just what it is, man. The earth is in a state of mourning because the wicked are ruling. Esau is the one that rules. Job 9:24. Everybody always want to duck when it comes to pointing out who's the problem, man. All right? But you can blame a nigga for everything. But when you go to the source, all right? Yeah, we know it's black devils out here too, man. All right? And 2/3 of our people that conspire with this bullshit, they're gonna be put to death alongside Esau. But let's look at the source. All right? The source being the ones who rule the world, who make the laws, who control the money. The Edomites, man.
Hey, we doing a spiritual RICO. We going after. We don't really care about you low level niggas that sold out.
Right,
the Lord gonna give what you niggas anyway. We want the kingpins.
That's right.
We want you elites of the nation of Edom, man.
That's right.
We want y'all niggas in subjection, man.
That's right. Y'all gotta pay against y'all crime. Y'all commit crime against humanity. All right?
That's real reparation.
That's right. That's why your names, man. Hey, you had the Meyer M. Bauer. All right. He had to change his name to Rothschild was what? Red Shield. Because he knows that his last name Bauer means peasant. And that's what they didn't want to be known as. So they had to give themselves so-called royal names, man. All right? But it's funny because everything that deals with red goes back to him. That's why you have the thing called red handle. Esau, because you've been caught. Red man.
It sucks to be an Edomite around this time here, man.
Yeah, because this is the time when Esau is being exposed.
That's right.
He saw after that 3.5 day period, the men stand upon their feet with the breath, pursuing the Revelation 11 and 11, right? And they're afraid, man. They're like, oh,
Let's go into that shit.
done.
Start at 3.
Revelation 11 and 8. And their dead bodies shall lie in the street of the great city, which spiritually is called Sodom and Egypt.
Right. Their bodies are speaking about who? The Israelites, man. All right? Dead meaning that we don't know who we are. All right? Yeah, we were spiritually dead, man. And that's because Esau and other nations didn't tell us who we were because, all right, with being dead, they didn't allow us to be buried because they didn't tell us to know who we were as a people. All right? So we weren't able to be at peace, man. All right?
Where also our Lord Yahweh Shai was crucified.
And Yahweh Bashim Yahushua is crucified here every single day, man. Every second of the day, man. All right? Everything that's pushed and taught here is all dealing with, anti-Messiah-like behavior. All right? And like I said, these people, they X out the Most High every day.
That's right.
The most famous holiday here in America is what? Xmas, Christmas. Where they celebrate the so-called death. When they say it's the birth, but really it's the death of our Lord, man. All right? Go ahead.
This book of Revelation 11 and 9. And they of the people and kindreds and tongues and nations shall see their dead bodies 3 days and a half, and shall not suffer their dead bodies to be put in graves.
Yeah, that 350 year period to where, like I said, they didn't allow us to know who we were as a people, man. All right? They would make jokes and references of who we are, man. You had to sign, I forgot what state it's in, but they said that this, here, the Israelites, they called, at one point they called us Hebrews. I think so, yeah. Yeah, so they make mockery of us. They knowing that we are the Israelites, but they never let us know that, man. And they were rejoicing that because that's ultimately what that Psalm 83, that crafty counsel was about, man. Was to keep us lost as a people.
Verse 10. And they that dwell upon the earth shall rejoice over them, and make merry, and shall send gifts to one another, because these two prophets tormented them that dwell on the earth.
Right. These nations got rich off of our ignorance, man. All right? And they were selling us to each other as slaves. We read that in Joel 3 and 3. All right? Trading a boy for wine. All right? Girl for wine and a boy for a harlot. Like you see in that movie Good Bottle for Tom, man. All right? And they got rich off our people, man, to this day. Because Jake is the #1 consumer here in America in their ignorance, man. Taking part in these damn holidays, man. All right? Get these nations rich, man. These nations want to make money. All they got to do is set up shop in the Jake neighborhood. And Jake they're gonna go in, man.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Jake has the power over the spending, man. Because our people have taken on the philosophy of consumerism, man. Say something?
Yeah, I was gonna add, the purchasing power of the so-called blacks alone values at 1.3 trillion.
Yeah. And see, that's like that. Not verse too far off, but that's like that because they didn't want our people to learn how to be self-sufficient. So in slavery, they did a great job of breaking us down, as a people, mentally and spiritually, to where we had no choice but to depend on Esau, man. But we pretty much became, to have us being provided for, man. That's why you have, when so-called slavery was abolished, all right, you had a group of Jakes, come together out of that and call themselves the Black Blue Label, because they didn't feel like they would be able to move forward in life without the assistance of Esau, man. Right. Get that one, man.
Yeah, if you want, you can keep going through Revelation 11.
Revelation 11:11. And after 3 days and a half,
Representing that 350-year period, right, where we were void of the truth, all right, until Abba Biblis came on the scene and turned the hearts of the sons of God back to Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. Keep going.
the spirit of life from the Most High entered into them.
Right, again, referring back to when Abba Biblis came on the scene, right, and the truth once again was on the earth, and the truth was being taught. You see? Keep going.
And they stood upon their feet, and great fear fell upon them which saw them.
Stood upon their feet, meaning that they came out of the dead state. All right, we came out of that dead state of being void of the life, which equates to the truth, the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding of the scriptures. Right, we came out of that dead state. The breath of life was once again within us, and all of those that were against us, right, these crafty council nations that took part in our demise, they stood in great fear because they were like, damn, what the fuck did this happen? Because they ultimately know what, as the priest was going into earlier, for us being separated from our power was the kill switch, man. But with us going back into the, to the outlet, to the power source, being plugged back in, we were able to obtain that power. It came back to us, and they understood. This is the beginning of the end.
We're in trouble now.
Yeah.
They see, the power shift pretty much happened.
Exactly.
So Mark 10 and 8, man, that shifting has begun, man. The changing of the power.
Yup.
Okay? Look at that, what he said.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 48. Therefore, shalt not serve thy enemies, which the Lord Yahweh shall sin against thee in hunger, in thirst, in nakedness, and in want of all things. Ye shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck.
So that pretty much goes into what we were saying earlier about how the devil is able to pretty much keep us in a state of subjection to the point where our people have no self-reliance now, man. All right? Instead of going trusting the Most High and letting the Most High pretty much fend for you,
Right.
right? Our people, they run to Esau, man.
Right.
Somebody wants to get that precept about leaving their hand on a broken reed, Egypt, or whatever.
Yeah, I got you.
But pretty much they see that we're no longer looking at this man as a means of salvation anymore, right? We're coming out of being under his thumb. That's why he's the most angry now, man. And he sees that hey, we're no longer controlled by him. The Spirit of the Lord has brought us back into him. Just continue on, with that message for our people come out of Babylon, man. All right, so pretty much get away from thinking that you need Esau, because you don't, man. We got your how about Shimmy Yahushua, man.
Isaiah 10 and 20. It shall come to pass in that day that the remnant of Israel, and such as are escaped of the house of Jacob, shall no more stay again upon him that smote them, but shall stay upon the Lord, the Holy One of Israel, in truth. And it shall come to pass in that day that the remnant of Israel, and such as are escaped from the house of Jacob, shall no more again stay upon him that smote them, but shall stay upon the Lord, the Holy One of Israel, in truth.
All right, we don't see you as a provider anymore, Esau. We really never did. But we don't look at you as salvation no more, man. This is why we're not feeding into this whole New World Order plan, like the rest of these people are, man. Because they see all these technological advances as a gift from God, man, when it's really a big ass snare, man. Okay?
Beautiful that you just mentioned that New World Order, because these people are gonna fully accept that shit, man.
That's right.
Here it is. You got these global leaders that are just outright telling you, look, this is the New World Order. Are you ready for the New World Order? What is the New World Order going to encapsulate? They're literally telling you that this is the New World Order stage that we're going into. That transition from the pandemic we're in the stage right now of the ushering of the New World Order. And what do these people do? Okay, I'll go with it. That's cool. Oh, you say I can be like, I can go to space now? Wow.
It could be like the Jetsons.
Right.
And look at all these futuristic shows and movies and things. Well, that'd be cool to be like that. You
Right.
know? Like, I don't know whether there's an anime, you know, whether that show, Ghost in the Shell, you know, where it's like pretty much man's merged with machines, so everybody's a cyborg. All right, you're able to pretty much be like Mega Man, you can shoot out your arm and shit. You can pretty much you can't die. You can always be repaired and shit, man. You know? So everybody is going to look at these technological advances as cool. And that's exactly what Esau wants you to think. But the main problem they're having with this is that the elect, the remnant that I read about, all right, the elect is opposing that, man. And we're the main opposition to that because with us coming out here and exposing this man and what he's really about, all right, people are starting to wake up and be like, maybe that's not a good idea. Maybe I don't need to go after him.
Right.
Maybe I should be listening to what these guys are talking about and repent and see what the Bible says I should be doing in these days, man.
Right, like damn, this nigga track record is foul as fuck.
Right.
Maybe I shouldn't do this shit.
Right.
You're damn right you shouldn't do that shit. Because the scriptures tell you to never trust thine enemy. Everything that this man is planning to do to you, you so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, and the 12 tribes of Israel, is to rob you from your salvation, man. He wants you to be thrusted down with him.
This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 17, verse 5. Thus saith the Lord, cursed be the man that trusteth man, and maketh flesh his arm, and whose heart departed from the Lord.
Hey, you ain't supposed to trust in man, all right? Man can only get you so far, all right? And Esau is the wrong man to trust in if anything, man, all right? Because this nigga has never had good intention in his spirit at all. Never.
Right.
Never.
Right.
Since Cain, since the serpent, since he's been here on this earth, since his wicked ass spirit has entered here in this earth, he's never had one good intention, man. So why the hell would you trust this guy, man?
That's right.
All right? His whole plan, all right, because everything that we're talking about is nothing new. They've been planning these things really since 1700, since the Renaissance, man, honestly. You know, ever since he came, saw his crusty ass after he got them caves, man. All right? It's been that world domination. And I forget the dude's name. I think it's Paul Schwab or one of the guys. He said that the difference between, you know, the old dictators and now is they've all had the same plan of world domination. The only difference is now we have the technology to go through it now.
That's right.
All right? So what we're saying, you people can see it's not far-fetched, man. This man has the technology that they're going to be able to put a thing inside him, man. All right? They have the technology to pretty much to where they made everything hooked to the internet of things, man. All right? So when you look at these, like I said, these technological advances, smart cities, man. It's come out that, you know, like places like Australia, different parts of the world where you're seeing like these massive wildfires and, you know, great catastrophes, we're seeing like a mass destruction of those countries. They're actually doing that to bring in those smart cities, man. When you actually do the research on it, man. All right? And another thing you want to point out too, if you're keeping up with world news, they say it was about 90% of the world population is moving towards digital currency. You know? So all we see, he's prepping the stage, man. Like the Taliban said, man. We're in the New World Order now, man. All right? We're just at the beginning stage of the New World Order, man. And what's going to be the defining factor of that New World Order is when Esau brings in this damn Quran, man.
That's right.
This is Isaiah chapter 10 and verse 20. And it should come to...
Could you read the heading and then read the verse?
A remnant of Israel shall be saved. Isaiah 10 verse 20. And it shall come to pass in that day that the remnant of Israel and such as are escaped of the house of Jacob shall no more again stay upon that smoke them.
Hey, what are we in right now? We are in a burning house that's about to crash, and everyone that's asleep, you're gonna get caught in that bitch.
And what make it so funny, you said that, because what was Martin Luther King's last speech? He said before he got killed, right? He said, I have led my people into a burning building.
Right.
And what did he do? He essentially brought on the assimilation of all our people to come and be side by side with Esau. Because when you go into it, we actually thrive when we were separated from Esau, man. You You know?
That's right.
You had the Negro League. You had, Jake pretty much, Tulsa, Oklahoma, the Black Wall Street.
What was the Hispanic group, the coalition?
Shit.
Even within the because we highlighted the Southern Kingdom, but even within the Northern Kingdom, they had their coalitions and groups, that were established and thriving and well off. You see, everyone was good until we assimilated.
Right. Now I come on back in. Now we in our own high schools.
Yep.
They had their own little cities all over the country. Self-sufficient little towns. And what happened? Like I said, when Martin Luther King gave that speech, little black boys and little white, what have you, said, get together. After that, we lost all of them.
Yeah, and guess who wrote that speech? The Amazon. That wasn't even his own words, man. Because it was always a plan. All right?
Before they had been even playing this, they was always, running the show. Always.
You want me to get that 36? This is Isaiah chapter 36 and verse 6. It reads, Lo, thou trustest in the staff of this broken reed on Egypt, whereon if a man lean, it will go into his hand and pierce it. So is Pharaoh, king of Egypt, to all that trust in him.
Yeah. Hey, Egypt, that's that broken reed, man. All right. As you mentioned, this place is a burning building.
That's twofold. Because it said if you lean on it, meaning if you rely on the system, it's gonna pierce you. That's what's gonna happen with that rock.
That's right. That's right.
So once again, woe to you that trust in man. You think that Esau is going to be the one to bring in salvation? You are sorely mistaken, man.
Yeah,
all right? This man, he's flawed. And the most lamest of terms, man. Yeah. All right?
You got this nigga out here promoting doodle water. The new norm is, we're going to be eating lab created plants and meats and shit like that. Look at the fashion of this man. Look at this man's track record in the history for the past 350 years, and then look at today's world right now, man.
Yeah, man.
You think that you ought to trust in this man? Hell no. He can't even trust his own self.
It's going to be a smile to you, man.
God.
Book of Isaiah chapter 30, Book of Isaiah chapter 30, verse 1. Woe to the rebellious children, saith the Lord, take counsel, not of me, and cover with the covenant, but not with my spirit. They may add sin to sin. That means so. Let me say war to you, man. War to you, man. That you're trying to cover for everything else, right? Instead of using the how about shot to cover you want to use the damn double to cover you.
That's right. And that just goes to show you the ignorance of our people. Here it is that you are the only nation on the planet that was given the covenant with the Most High, right? But you don't use it. That's like you having the ultimate power, and you got the ultimate deck, and you just like, I'm not gonna use that now. I don't want to use that. I'm gonna go ahead and just use some bullshit in my garage. You see? That just goes to show you how ignorant our people are, man. But that also goes to show you why we don't give a fuck about 2/3, man. We don't give a fuck about 2/3, yo. If a nigga don't want to get it, we don't care.
Hey, I got that old saying in the world, hey, lead the horse down the water, but you can't make it drink.
Right.
Here it is, we're giving our people that true spiritual water, man. That true. Yahushua said what? With this water, you shall never thirst. With this food, with this bread, you shall never hunger, man. You see, you had Homeless Jake come up here and asking us some money for food earlier, right? Hey, but this is the real nourishment right here, man. They don't want it. They want Esau's nourishment, man. GMO. All right? We're giving you the alkaline. He wants the GMO, man.
Right.
All right? Straight and city, man. That acid's gonna burn your ass all the way down to the core, man. All right?
Book of Isaiah chapter 30, verse 2. Woe to go down into evil, and not ask, and out. To strengthen themselves, strengthen Pharaoh. Trust, shout. That's
what they want, man. Ultimately, they trust that Esau. Esau got everything that they want. I'm just saying. All right? That's proof to show you that the curses are being lifted off our people, man. All right? Because, yeah, physically we still have to go to Esau for our wants and needs, you know, shit that we need. But as far as everything else, we go to the Most High for. That's how you know the curses are being lifted off of them, man. Because, hey, we've been disconnected from the Matrix, man. We're unplugged now, man. All right? That's why, hey, that movie is hella spiritual. To me, that's my favorite movie, you know, speaking of opinions. But at the end of the day, man, we've been essentially unplugged from the Matrix. And now, our true cover, we have our true cover. We have on our garment, man, which is the truth, man. But 2/3, they want to bask in the shadow of Egypt, man. It's a false cover, right?
Verse, Isaiah chapter 30, verse 3. Therefore, shall the strength of Pharaoh be ashamed, and the trust in the shadow of Egypt, you are confused.
Yeah, that's going to be your shame in that day. Because, hey, when this shit crashes, you have no means to try to save yourself in that time, you're going to be asked out. Because your government, they ain't going to provide for you in that day. All right? Shit, they got to provide for you now, man. All right? Because as years go on, man, all right, you got men that's up in age, man, still working their damn ass off, man.
That's right.
That's against the law, according to the scriptures. All right? Once a man gets a certain age, man, he's supposed to be taken care of, man.
Right.
You got homelessness. You know, there's supposed to be, you know, like food left on the trees for the poor. All right? They're supposed to have, you know, a place to go. Land Sabbath. Ain't nothing that peace here, man. Because this man, he pretty much is running this place to hell, man. All right?
Dog eat dog world.
It's a
Get it how you
dog
live.
world, man. It's only gonna get worse from here, man. Because these shortages that you're seeing, hey, I was in Walmart last night, man. You know, hey, shells looking real bad out here, bro.
Yeah.
You know, and that shit high as fuck too.
Hell yeah. You had. It's a lot. You go ahead.
Spend about $100 in damn Walmart or Harris Teeter and all that out here, right? And you only get 6 damn things, man. You see that? So hyperinflation is going up out here, man.
I bought some shit. I was trying to make some like flatbread sandwiches last night, right? So I bought the flatbread. I bought some damn turkey bacon and you know cheese and like something else. Man, that shit was $30, bro.
God,
I didn't even get the chicken. I didn't even get no meat. I just got the side shit. That shit was $30, bro.
all the cheap meals like the spaghetti and shit. That shit ain't even cheap no more.
Hell no.
You say Revelation 6 and 6?
Back it up with scripture, man. Ready to show you. And you a damn fool if you still trust in Babylon, man. Alright? Because Esau ultimately is going to show you you should never put your trust in him, man.
God.
Yeah, go ahead.
This is the book of Isaiah chapter 30, verse 7. For Egyptians shall help in vain, and to no purpose. Therefore have I cried concerning this. Their strength is to sit still. See that, man? So if you trust in these damn, in your damn oppression, these damn Egyptians, man, they're not going to help you when it's all said and done, man. You see that?
And the modern day Egyptian is Esau, man.
That's right.
Alright? Esau and his government ain't going to protect you. Alright? Preview of that was when the government shut down, what was that, like 2 years ago? 3 years ago?
Yeah.
You know, and you had everybody crying to them, especially the women, crying to them. How am I going to feed my kid? Hey, that's coming back with a vengeance. Hey, because this devil's about to show you, hey, his claws, man, because if you're not down with New World Order, hey, he's going to cut you all the way off, man. These people ain't prepared to live off the grid, man.
Oh.
All right?
All that shit gonna go out the window, man. Because when it's truly life or death, and they don't have Yahweh Shimi Awashai with them, they don't have the wisdom, all right, dwelling within them, man, they gonna fold.
What you gonna do?
They gonna fold like a fucking quesadilla.
They gonna fold like knees and elbows, man. All right?
That's why I'm supposed to say, all knees shall be weak as water.
Yeah, man.
You told me to get that out. Revelation 6 and 6. And I heard a voice in the midst of the 4 beasts say, a measure of wheat for a penny.
Say a measure of wheat for a penny. We go to the word penny. It means a day's work. You know, a measure of wheat is basically food. You know, it's kind of food short. You know, so if you spending like brothers going into, you spending $100-something just to get a little bit of food. You know, like might as well not even work.
And 3 measures of barley
Hey,
for
I
it.
seen real quick, They said there was a chick that posted on Facebook. She said gas is about $4 to $4.50, and say minimum wage you get on like $16 or some shit like that.
15. Well, in North Carolina, the minimum wage is $7.25 still.
$7.25 slot. So getting paid minimum wage, you can't afford to take gas no more, man. So these people are feeling the crunch, man. You know, but once again, if you ain't got your how about shit out of shop, what you gonna do? Because the Lord said he gonna take care of his servants, man. Hey, we rely on the Lord, so he said he gonna give us our daily bread, man. You know? So what about you people that ain't got the Lord, man?
Scripture say wisdom and knowledge. Just like 2 years ago, how things started shutting down, you had women, you had bug outside there that was bugging out, man, because things were shut down. See that? For us, he was loving that, man. You see that? Eating and all of that, man. You know, when all hell breaks loose out here, things get real bad out here. Jake ain't gonna know what to do, man. They trust and they'll trust. You see that? It's their trust in man. Your hour while shit down shine.
I had a little bit more. And 3 measures of barley for a penny, and see thou hurt not the oil and the wine.
It's a point going into the day's worth of wages, you know, to get a certain amount of food. Going into the restaurant, you go on Amazon, you only get like 2 cans of beans. You go to these stores, they only got a certain amount of food, so they ration out the food, but it's going into ration. So because we're coming into the time of hyperinflation, you know, because the dollar is working.
Look at the book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 15, verse 19. A man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword.
Yeah, these people, you mentioned earlier, dog eat dog world now. Hey, I always refer to that movie The Dark Knight, man. Hey, when the Joker was talking to Batman, he was like, hey, these people are going to show you how much they're a beast. You know, when shit start, going crazy, man. Right? And a good example of that, the brothers that haven't seen it, check out a movie called American Blackout. All right, well, pretty much. That movie American Blackout, all right, EMP hit the grid and knocked out the power grid for about a week. And in that week, man, it showed you the decline of the mentality of the people. Because, of course, the first 2 days, all these dummies partying and shit. It's like any other movie, right? They partying, living it up. And about day 3 and 4, man, they started bugging out, all right? Started going in the stores and say, a nigga tried to trade his Rolex for a can of beans, man, got murked. For some beans, man, all right? Bitches was getting raped and all type of shit, man. But I show you, it's gonna be bad out here once the resources start, getting thin, man.
Right, and this is a reality that niggas don't want to acknowledge, man. You had that little chick that just looked back at you when you said rape, like, what do you mean rape? What do you mean rape? How could you think that? This is reality, man. Society is see because society has been pampered to think that everything is sweet. As the brother was saying in that movie Dark Knight, the Joker was showing you like, look, man, you think that these people that hold these quote unquote values and standards are gonna do that shit when the cards is on the line? Hell no.
And you know how deprived these people are right now, all right? Especially these little nerdy people or these niggas that's in jail, all right?
Yo.
Incels. So they're waiting for the lights to go out, and they're gonna go. These Jack the Ripper,
Spirits created for vengeance.
But just going into what you were saying, brother did a video and basically like this lady going to their ration. Basically, she ran out of gas for baby formula, But she said, look, she don't know. She care about other kids, but her baby gotta eat. That's the mentality that people just want to have. They're going to get it how they live,
That's right.
2nd Ezra 15 and 19. A man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword, and spoil their goods because of lack of bread and for great tribulation. So this food shows how the food price and stuff going up. What's going to happen? People can't eat. They're going to break in your house, destroy everything. Just get something to eat. They're going to break in these stores. They're going to burn buildings down. People don't eat.
Right.
Did you quote Isaiah 4:1?
I want to mention real quick too. The rape thing, right? To show you,
but Alex not beating us.
It's actually prophesied. Isaiah 13:16. It says, their children also shall be dashed to pieces before their eyes. Their houses shall be spoiled, and their wives ravished. That word ravish goes into rape, right? So these people are gonna get raped out here, man. Men and women. You know, it's a lot of rollers out here now too, man. Right? These men gonna be getting choked up too, man.
6'9", 300 pounds. 300 pounds.
Football
you.
players.
You.
Hey,
I'm getting you. I ain't there for her. You.
No, so that's coming, man. Because like I said, when this total anarchy out here, bro, and lawlessness is at an all-time high, bro. These people ain't gonna have a care in the world. There's gonna be no 911 that day. All right, for all you proud women out here that think that you can do whatever the hell you want. All right, you ain't gonna have no protection unless you got a man in the Lord, man. All right, these what we're gonna do.
You beautifully into that piece. Are you still holding that? The bar? 4-1. Says that the brothers are going into what? This is going to be a great time of tribulation and trials for the nation of Israel, man. You so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. And that rationing is going to be a direct, it's going to hit you harder than everyone else, really.
Yeah.
Because you are the one that lacks the resources, the tools, the means to provide for yourself. That's why it's called what? Jacob's trouble. All right?
Add to real quick. You women are also the ones that are the most comfortable here, man.
God. And pretty much going into the rationing, as brothers is going into throughout the lesson, who's going to be protected? You see who? The men of the Lord. You see? The believers. Now if you can get that, bro.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 4, verse 1. In that day, 70 women shall take hold of one man, saying, we will eat our own bread and wear our own garb. Only let us be called by thy name.
Only let us be called by your name. Because they understand what? That's a man of the Lord right there. The Lord is dealing with him. That's a servant of the Lord. And the scriptures tell us what? My servants shall eat, but ye shall be hungry. My servants shall drink, but ye shall be thirsty. That's why they're going to be like, damn, let me be called by your name. Because they're going to want to be able to partake in the comfort.
Right. They're going to see that the way the men of the Lord is going to be moving is going to be different than the other people. The men of the Lord, they'll be us. All right, we're not going to be bugging out. We're not going to be, pretty much, we're going to be calm in that day, man, because the Lord is going to cover us in that day, man.
Right.
So they're going to want that protection, because it said what? Isaiah 32. It said a man shall be a hiding place from the tempest, man. All right, that tempest going into the judgment the Lord's going to bring out, man. All right? So if you've seen everything that's taking place, you men and women, it will behoove you to get right with the Heavenly Father now. Like it tells you in Ecclesiastes 12, man. All right? Because things are about to get bad out here, man. We can't stress it enough, man. Even for us. Yeah, we're preaching about that, but hey, unlike you Christians, we ain't preaching about no rapture. And we're going to be in the, while all hell's breaking loose, we're going to be in the sky watching. No, we're going to be in the midst too. But we're going to be protected from that, though, man.
Look at Isaiah chapter 13 and verse 12. I will make a man more precious than fine gold, even a man that is the golden wedge of Ophir. So in them days, Most High is making these men out here, not only us, all of them like priests and pastors preaching all over the planet, making us more fine to go. That's what.
I'm going to add that to that. You said the more fine than golden Ophir. Ophir is an extremely rare stone, man. All right? If you get your hands on one, you're paying millions upon millions of dollars for that little stone, man. That's how precious that is, man.
This is Isaiah 13 and 12. I will make a man more precious than fine gold, even a man than the golden wedge of Ophir.
It's not just any man, it's talking about the elect man, We know that's just because if you go to Lamentations 4 and 2, it says the precious sons of Zion comparable to fine gold are they esteemed as earthen pitchers the work of the hands of the potter going into the elect. So it's not going to just be your average, two-third, Edomites, what have you. It's going to be the elect.
That's the remnant that we're speaking of, man. All right? And that's who Esau is coming after the hardest, man. Because they see that we pose the biggest problem unto them, man. All right? Because as we mentioned earlier, hey, they're us, we're the elect. We're opposing this man's system. All right? Because we're coming to a time to where you're going to have to make a choice. You're either going to bow or you're going to resist the knee, man. Right. Because this man is going to make it to where he. Let's go to
This is the book of Revelation, chapter 13. And I stood upon the sand of the sea and saw a beast rise out of the sea. This is Revelation 13:3. And I saw one of his heads, as it were, wounded to death.
13 and 13, my bad. 23.
This is the book of Revelation, chapter 13 and 13. And he doeth great wonders, so that he made fire come down from heaven.
Right. We were speaking on earlier of all the advancements that Esau has had in his technology. Now, one of the great wonders that he developed was his nuclear technology, man. All right. The atomic bomb. Okay. Yeah. What was it? Big brother. Big brother. All right. He became knowledgeable. Most I put the in his spirit. With the atoms. All right. He gave him that nuclear technology where he began to rain fire on him. He even got satellites that are able to shoot lasers down, on whoever he wants, man. All right. So the Most High is giving him great power. And by that is why a lot of nations used to fear him until they developed that technology with him.
They got cameras that can zoom down into your doors, like Walmart and stuff like that. So the Lord put in his spirit to gain this technology. You say that in the days, knowledge will be increased.
And he doeth great wonders, so that he maketh fire come down from heaven on the earth in the sight of men, and deceiveth them that dwell on the earth by the means of those miracles which he had power to do in the sight of the beast, saying to them that dwell on the earth.
Yeah, this is why we read in 2 Thessalonians when the Lord told us, be not deceived, man. Because a lot of these people are going to look at what this man is doing and think, but he has to be God, man. Because that's why we call the public school system the school system. Because in school, all they're doing is indoctrinating you into believing that there is no God, that science is all the answer. Which is why when this whole pandemic happened, they announced science is the new God, man. All right? And the new idol. Okay, so now we live in an atheist society to where people don't believe in the Most High anymore, man. They believe in science. That dumb rapper Lupe Fiasco even had the nerve to say that science is no more than God, man.
This is the book of Job, chapter 21, and verse 14. Therefore they say unto the Most High, depart from us, for we desire not the knowledge of thy ways. What is the Almighty that we should serve him? So these devils don't believe in the Most High. They believe in their science and technology. That's what they believe in, and their money. When they say God, guns, oil, and drugs, that's their God. They don't believe in the God of Israel.
Where Esau messed up at is, man, he ended up, biting the hand that fed him, man. He ran off from the club, so to say, man, because he forgot that the Most High is the one that gave him all this, man. All right? Because when he long forgets, but he'll put it in your Geico commercials, but this nigga was the caveman at one point. But this man, he didn't have his own language. He was grunting, braying, like what you say, man. All right? He was wearing his clothes that disintegrated. He had to be civilized, man. So he went from that very low base state to the state where he's at now. He was able to develop this technology. So once again, we forgot. The Most High gave you everything you have now, man. All right?
Isaiah 54:16.
I didn't know that.
Behold, I have created the smith that bloweth the coals in the fire, and that bringeth forth an instrument for his work.
Yeah. The Most High gave you those German scientists the he put that in their mind to go and split the atom, you know, to develop this nuclear technology, man. All right?
I have created the waste to destroy it.
Yeah, being the nuclear missile. And I want to touch on it real quick to show you how bad the Most High is, man. Do me a favor, go on Edamon and look up the word atom. All right? Because before you know, the Most High gave them that thought to do that, all right? That thought was, you know, it wasn't, you know, so-called possible, if you want to say, man. But show you how bad Yahweh Shem Yahushua is, man. I want to bring out this definition of the word atom.
This is the word atom from the Edamon. As hypothetical, indivisible, extremely minute body, the building block of the universe.
Right, so the main point we're talking, it says indivisible. And the Most High, being the power, you know, it says nothing is the power is impossible for the Lord. He gave Esau the technology to be able to split the atom. So the word atom literally means unsplittable. Yet the Most High gave him the power to split the atom, man. That shows you who's in control, man. All right?
Yeah, you look at that word indivisible, it says incapable of undergoing division. Just feeding off of what you said. It's incapable. You see? That's why Esau got puffed up. You had that Edomite scientist who created the nuclear missiles, and he said what? He felt that he said that he felt that he had became the destroyer of worlds. You see?
That was spirit. That was spirit. He literally said what the scripture just said, man. Because at the end of the day, that's Esau's true nature is to destroy, man. Especially those damn types over there, man. All right? Okay?
Saying to them that dwell on the earth that they should make a. How about 13? Revelation 13 and 14. And deceiveth them that dwell on the earth by the means of those miracles which he had power to do in the sight of the beast, saying to them that dwell upon the earth that they should make an image to the beast which had the wound by the sword and did live.
Right. Because this is Rome 2.0. This is Rome all over again, man. All right, they fell during the first of the pagan Roman Empire. So when they were able to come back into power, all right, they pretty much brought society to the point where technology was at its so-called height, right? So with them being able to do that, they pretty much you know made it seem like that they're all knowing. That they have the answers for everything, man. All right? And these people truly look at this man like he's God, man. You know, we keep saying that. And that's how he was able to pretty much do. They said he said he created an image.
That they should make an image to the beast.
And that image to the beast is going into this new world order system, man. All right? Go ahead.
Verse 15. And he had the power to give life unto the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak and cause that as many as would not worship the image of the beast should be killed.
Right, because we're coming to a point to where he's gonna make it known who's gonna worship the beast or not, man. And that like I said, the image being this Roman reincarnated Roman Empire, right? All right, and this new world order, you know, this new world order system that he's bringing to place. And for all those that don't want to bow, he said he's gonna put to death. Because he's gonna know who's with it and who ain't. We're going to how he's gonna know. Go ahead.
And he calls it all.
All this means that he put into mandate. All right, put on the books. All right, because the MOTB, this right here is constitutional now. Because everybody that you know was so gung ho about President Barack Obama, all right, he was an insider, and under Obamacare, this became legal. All right. So, and we go even further with it. All you people that took the JABs, the juice, all right, you have become patented, you know, to the U.S. government to where your body no longer belongs to you, all right? Which is why, you know, the whole Roe v. Wade situation is going on, because they're pretty much preparing to strip you of all privacy, man, all right? Physical and digital, man. That's right. So where you're all gonna have to bow down to the MOTB, man, or the image of the MOTB, man.
That's right.
And the proof that you don't have any privacy. Go on the internet, and I think you pay a fee for some sort. What I forgot the name of it. Anyway, all your information will come up.
Yeah.
Everything.
Yeah. That's this nigga Esau is the most data horny person to ever walk the face of the earth. Esau, he utilizes your data on these different platforms and mediums, right? and he gathers all that data, and what he'll do is he'll share it amongst different companies. So that's why people are more susceptible to fraud in these different things more now than ever. Because this nigga will sell your data quick, man. Your data is really an insight into how you operate, how you maneuver, what do you purchase, what do you look for. And you know, this man is trying to go full-fledged with it. He wants to usher in that charagma. He wants to rid all privacy, man. You know? What life is that? That's not life. That's very invasive of your life, man. For that man to know the depths, who else should know the depths of a man's heart other than the Most High?
And that's why he wants to do all this, man. Because the Most High is all knowing. That's the whole point of being omnipotent, man. Omnipotent pretty much means that he's all knowing, he's everywhere. Right. That's what Esau is ultimately trying to do while he's implementing this system, man. Alright? And we're gonna go into verse 16 and go into
Revelation 13:16.
I have a couple of questions. One is, what era are we in the scriptures right now? What era? What book are we in right now in the scriptures? Another question is, are you trying to give enlightenment to the masses, or are you just spewing out information from this and that? Because there's a purpose for what you believe. In other words, I would believe that these are the days of 2 Timothy 3rd chapter.
Alright, so we're going to deal with one question at a time. You said what date, what time zone?
Which era, which book, which scriptures are y'all referring to? Because you're saying a number of different things. Now, are you going to give masses answers in terms of how to get out of sin from it? So you can say practical that can relate to the level in which they will understand.
That we're in right now is the anti-prophecy. Now, we're not in a specific book per se. You may think that the Bible has each prophecy, each prophet wrote for a specific time period that they were in. But there's prophecies that apply to right now that are read throughout the book.
We'll make that it's in the Old Testament, it's in the New Testament. Psalm 47 says, "This said I come in the volume of the book. It is written of me." So the whole Bible, that's what it says. It's prophecies mixed in. That's from the New Testament. So everything that I'm saying, the Lord is saying that He's mentioned in the Old Testament. So it's prophecies that are happening right now that are mentioned in the Old Testament. When you ask the question about what time it is, the whole Bible tells you what time it is. everything that's going on in the world is preparing for this. Because this is when the last part of prophecy is going to happen before the Lord, how shall the Lord come to Jesus comes back. Right? So what we're pretty much preaching is that this man set up a system to make this the new form of currency. Because as we're about to read, before you ask the question, that, let's get it real quick. I'll answer the question.
That's the spirit.
I'm gonna finish it out. It says, "Speak down the ears of my people the words of prophecy, which I shall put down, which I will put thy mouth, saith the Lord, and cause them to be written in paper, for they are faithful and true." So he gives the message to the Lord's people.
Like I said, everything pretty much we're teaching is to prepare for this. Because everything that the so-called white man is doing is to issue this in. And I don't know if we pay attention to how it's going on with money. They're trying to get rid of cash and make everything digital because this is going to be the new currency that they're going to make the world get.
I mean, the big point, all of that is pretty much a lead up to right? It's to desensitize the masses to accept this. This is the end goal right here.
Matter of fact, before you get that revolution,
What's his name?
Well, I can tell him many names.
No, one name. Yeah, many titles.
But let's put it this way. It just depends on your matter of understanding. Like God says,
Can I read you this right quick? Can I read you this right quick? Can you say that? This is Isaiah 58. It says, it tells us, listen. Just listen.
wait, I want you to listen.
Go ahead.
All right. I have a name for God in Adonai, Jehovah, Elohim. You see, so we have so many names depending upon how a person sees and what they want to do. What God says, to get his wisdom, to get his knowledge, but above all, in getting this understanding for this possible thing, we have so many people who can take the word and misconstrue it and misunderstand it. And like, for example, there are various sects, denominations, like extremists in all faith or whether religion.
I follow what you're saying.
The scripture says it's not us. The scripture says it's only one name. So we want to show you that the scriptures that the Lord has many titles, but a lot of the names that you list off, those are false names. Because the Lord, when he's on the scene, he spoke Hebrew. So his name is a Hebrew name. Those names that you all named are not Hebrew.
You know the name of Barak means blessing.
Yeah, we know that.
Okay.
So go ahead, bro. You said you have one name, right?
If you go to it said that things that are speaking in their native tongue are more powerful. So you got to go to
I understand because
Let us show you the scripture what we're saying. Hold on. Let me just show you. Hold on.
This is the book of Proverbs, 30:4. Who have ascended up to heaven? Or who descended? Who have gathered winds in his fist? Who have bound the waters with garment? Who have established all the ends of the earth? What is his name? You say Jesus. What is his son's name? Now,
Jesus is not his name. Like I said, his name is
seven.
So to get that, to counter that, let's get Exodus 20 and 21. Like I said, his son's name is in his name. Because Jesus It's not, his name is not in God. God is the title of Jesus Christ.
And you'll see it. So when you turn left, you'll see the cross.
That letter is 100 years old. That can't be a mistake. But I'm just saying, because you know, the whole 611 Bible, Jesus is nowhere in that Bible. It's not right with Scripture. So, that asks the question, what is his name and what is his son's name? Because the whole world wasn't given the name of the Heavenly Father and Son. So, I think that's the reason. So, get the all for how the word is called Jesus. Alright, like I said, that letter other day is the last letter I mean, so he was on the earth 2,000 years ago. He wasn't called Jesus for his way. It's the language that you speak before we found out. Did I find the history? It's all right. Get that up. We're going to go ahead and read it.
I just saw Philippians wherefore God also hath highly exalted him and given him a name which is above every name. That's it. Verse 10. That at the name of Yahweh every knee should bow of things in heaven and things in earth and things under the earth. Verse 11. Every tongue should confess that Hamashiach Yahweh is Lord to the glory of God the Father.
Now, it talks about that in every tongue shall confess, every knee shall bow, how Jesus is Lord.
So, once again, preface this, I'll talk about the knee. Like I said, with his name, every knee shall bow. That name is a powerful name. Right. The body's name is so powerful. Because, once again, I don't know if you know, the whole world is called Jesus Christ. His name is Yahweh. According to the scripture, his name is Yahweh. His name, just means a hundred people right here. That's the word place. It says, behold, I send the angel before thee, keep thee in the way, and bring thee to the place I have prepared. Beware of him, and obey his voice. Hope in God, you will not fall into transgression, with my name in the place. Moses is prophesying of the Lord. Right? This is the Lord coming. Point. Verse 21. Beware of him and obey his voice. Provoke him not, and you will not fall into transgression. For my name is in him. So Heavenly Father, his name is in his son's name. So, as I said before, Jesus can't be the name of the Son because Jesus' name is not present in the Father's name. Because the Father is what we call God. His name is Yahweh.
We're gonna listen because before we get to the scripture, you have to understand representation is very important. Representation is vital. We're going to show you in the scripture.
Come on.
We're going to tell you these two scriptures because we're going to stick to the question you originally posed about the letter J. We're going to stick to that.
It says the earth is given to the hand of the wicked. You say, why did they give it to the J? For the seven.
These people, they're the ones who created this. All these things we're talking about, these people are the ones that created this where it made us worship this thing. Job 9:24.
3 seconds.
He's talking about.
I'm going to go ahead and read this thing. I'm going to go ahead and say what you got to say. This is Job 9:24. It says the earth is given to the hand of the wicked. Uncover the faces of the judges thereof.
He covered the faces of these people. That's a very serious offense. If somebody, listen to me. If somebody were to take a photo of you and say you are white or you are Indian, you're gonna be like, oh, I'm not. That's what. I mean, you understand that. So it's very important to understand the representation of the Heavenly Father and His Son being addressed properly.
Our people are visual people. So for them to take that image away from us and give us that, then that in turn made us like this. So we're trying to educate you. You come up asking us a question. You have to be less talking and more listening, bro. If you're doing more talking, you're not hearing us. You're listening to respond, bro. You're listening to respond, bro. All right, go ahead.
I'm saying this is not, this is an elongated type of thing in terms of it's going to take time to talk about the masses.
This is the time right now.
Mindset.
We're not here for the masses. We're here for the remnant of Israel. Listen to us. Listen to us. We aren't here for the masses. We are here for the remnant of Israel. It's prophesied that a remnant of Israel would turn back to the Most High. Not everybody is going to get it. Not everybody is going to agree with us.
According to the masses of the people, this is why. This is why we don't care about the masses. Zechariah 13 and 8. And it shall come to pass that in the land, saith the Lord, there's two parts therein shall be cut off and die. 2/3 of our people refuse to accept the true name of the Lord, refuse to accept who their nationality is. They are content with living in a society being lied to. So what I'm trying to listen to,
what's crazy is you have to
listen.
Yeah, you gotta be ready to go.
And the third shall be left therein. And I will bring the third part to the fire, and will refine them as silver is refined, and will try them as gold is tried. They shall call on my name. They shall call on my name. So the name is very important. It says, and I will hear them. Lord, they ain't hearing our people when they call on Jesus, when they call on God, Yahweh, all these other names. Because that name is essential. And as we brought out earlier, the Lord has a name that's above all other names. And that name was taken from us for the sole purpose of keeping us law.
Now, as we continue to conduct our communications, let the scripture be said first. We understand how to move forward.
Ecclesiastes 5. Keep thy foot when thou goest to the house of the Most High, and be more ready to hear than to get sacrifice of foods.
Because like I said, man, you're hearing us, but you're hearing us to respond. So the information that we're bringing out, you're not letting it resonate, bro.
Let me finish that.
Misunderstanding me, I'll say it's my own fault.
Okay. But with that,
Let me read this.
Right.
I understand. I never really got back to him either.
Let me finish it up. For they consider not that they do evil.
Because this is the house of the Most High. Because this is the church. This is the church. Hold on. But look. Look, because
if you agree,
you're doing that's what the scripture say to do, bro. Because this is the church. So just like the average church, you won't be walking over like a preach like this when you're hearing the word. So as we bring the scriptures out, you let the scripture speak, and then we dialogue like that. So like I said, you're listening to us just talk that. And real communication is when you hear your point and we're dialoguing back and forth. Because right now it's gotten so convoluted to where I don't even know what the question was.
What I'm saying is,
What's your question?
what I'm saying is, I said in terms of the right, I said in terms of the right, I also said which the scriptures of should I say what was the scripture? Okay, that was I'm talking about the time and time. So the answer to that is the answer to that I said that these times which the law. I don't really understand what he means by that. You know, because there's so many different interpretations. I'm not saying that the interpretation is right. I'm saying that the mindset.
Do you know what a precept is?
I'm saying that the mindset. I'm saying that the mindset is in a certain way. You know, that particular people understand. That's why we have in Christianity. Christian faith. Right. Right. Because religion itself means God.
So why do you subscribe to that?
I'm not saying that I don't subscribe to that. I'm saying that I recognize and understand that
So you recognize and understand that those ways are foolish.
but it's also, I'm still in the process of learning.
Okay. You got the same last piece.
This is important because first and foremost, you got to know who you are. Once you find out who you are, you got to ask yourself, okay, why am I here? Right. What's the attitude? Right. The time is short. You missing it. This is the book. Ecclesiastes chapter 12, verse 13. Let us hear it. Remember now the created day of thy youth, while the evil days come not. Though the years draw nigh, thou shalt say, I have to
So, sum up all your questions. You said, what time is it? And bring it in now. So right now, we're telling our people, this time and the message we got. So two questions we want. It says, you remember thy creator of the days of thy youth, before the evil days come. We're in the evil days now. So we're out here telling our people to repent, come back to the Lord. Remember that you are an Israelite, whatever tribe you hail from. You're not a Negro, you're not a Latino, you're not a Native American, that's none of that. You're an Israelite. All right, seek the Lord, and then
Verse 12, verse 13. Let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter. Fear the Most High, keep His commandments.
all right, tell you out here, your purpose of being here, since you are an Israelite, is to serve the Lord, to fear Him, and keep His commandments. All right?
For this is the whole duty of man.
This is your whole purpose of being alive on this earth. Is to fear Yahweh,
yes, yes.
the names of the Heavenly Father and His Son, keep His commandments. Because all those that don't do that, when the Lord comes back, He's going to put them to death. You know the Lord come back to kill, right? And if you're sowing into the flesh, you're going to reap with the flesh corruption and death. So we're out here telling people to come back to the Spirit. And only the elect will come back to the Spirit. As the brother mentioned earlier, hold on, I'm not done. As the brother mentioned earlier, our people want to stay in the flesh. So 2/3 of the nation of Israel are going to die here in their sin. As long as you're in the flesh, you will act holy, you're going to commit sin. So if you want to keep doing that, then you won't be there. You'll be put together. That's our message. We're going to go back to our message.
Take care. Be safe. All right, now.
No, you're an Israelite, bro.
Come back to the names of Yahweh by Yahweh Shai.
All right.
Before brothers come back in, Lamar, you still holding that Hosea? Lamar, you still holding Hosea? Yeah, get that Hosea. Because hey man, this is what we supposed to do, man. You know, we out here fishing for the elect. Not everybody gonna get this message. You see?
That is a correlation of everything that we went into today, man.
That's right.
Our people that trusted in Egypt will leave you like that, man. That nigga is dried the fuck up, man.
That's right.
Right? And see, our people wanna be in this American lifestyle, man. All right? That's gonna be the end result of it.
Or destroyed for lack of knowledge.
Our people, so-called Negro and Native Americans, are destroyed for a lack of knowledge. What's knowledge? The knowledge of the God of the Bible is for them. All right? Everything that this Bible is about. That's the reason why our people are destroyed, because they don't know about what these scriptures are about them. This whole thing is all for them. All right? Our people want to laugh and act like this shit is a joke, man. This is life and death we're speaking of, man. And if you don't want to get right, you will die here, man. Go ahead.
Because thou hast rejected knowledge, I will also reject thee.
And because our people rejected knowledge, the Most High is going to reject them when he starts bringing his judgment out, man. And no, when this judgment goes out, it's going to be hell. All right, you're going to die horrible deaths out here, man. All you dumbass women, you dumbass niggas, man, y'all all going to die horrible deaths, man. Because you want to live like the Americans, you know, you want to live like you said, the Romans, man. All right, you so-called white people, man, you have totally polluted the minds of our people, man.
That's right.
Go ahead, bro.
That thou shalt be no priest to me. Seeing that
This ain't no damn joke out here. This ain't no damn game. You people walk up and down the street in this damn fog thinking shit's funny, man. You niggas gonna die out here, man. Go ahead.
I will also forget thy children.
Yep. That's the point, man. Go ahead.
This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 4, verse 22. My people is foolish. They have not known me. They are sardis children.
Stupid. The Lord, the God of the Bible called our people stupid. That's what sardis means. And our people are stupid. As we went into earlier, you gotta be a stupid motherfucker to still think that these Americans is for you, man. You know, that this system is meant for your benefit, man. Alright? Go ahead.
They have none understanding.
Yeah, our people have zero understanding. That's why the scripture tell you, Proverbs 21:16, that they water out the way of congregation, therefore they're in the congregation of the dead, man. Because you want to be wicked, you want to be like these Americans, you are spiritually dead, but soon, the Lord's going to make you physically dead, man.
That's right.
They are wise to do evil, but to do good, they have no knowledge.
They don't know how to do good here, man. They're doing good is keeping the law, statutes, commandments of the Bible, the ways of life. The reason why our people are suffering the way they are because they went away from this, man. The true understanding of this book right here, man. All right? They think that, you know, since times have changed, we're in modern times. The Bible don't mean nothing anymore. It don't matter. Those are biblical times. We're in modern times. Dummy, do you not know that we're still in biblical times? That never ended.
Right.
All right? The law still apply now, man. All right? The script, everything that's going on right now is talked about right here in this book, man. The man quoted 2 Timothy, and that whole chapter tells exactly how these things are going to be acting now. So how is this book dated, man? You know?
Isaiah 39. That this is a rebellious people, lying children, children that will not hear the law of the Lord Yahweh.
Yeah, our people are rebellious as hell, man. All right? And you ain't got to be committing crimes to be rebellious. If you're living a lifestyle contrary to what the Bible says you to be, that's an act of rebellion. And the punishment of that rebellion, it says what? It says rebellion is as the act of witchcraft. All right? Because it says the sin of a witch is to be what? Put to death.
Hey, this is the ultimate crime. For you to be a nation, for you to be of the nation of Israel, you are given the law, statutes, and commandments to uphold them, man.
You're
to abide by
required
them.
You're required. As an Israelite man, woman, child, you are required to follow the law, statutes, commandments of the Lord, man. To follow the Lord. And all you niggas that want to continue to stay rebellious, the Lord's going to melt your dumb asses, man.
That's right.
Go ahead, bro.
It's the book of Proverbs, chapter 8, verse 36. But he that sinneth against me, the only ones that can sin are the Israelites. See that, man? Law, statutes, and commandments are given to the Israelites. See that? But he that sinneth against me, wrongeth his own soul.
Right, you fucking yourself up and want to be rebellious, man. All right? Because the Lord gave us all the keys to life, and yet you niggas want to still choose death, man. So that's going to be your fault, because you want to be like these damn heathens, man. Go ahead.
All they that hate me love death.
All they that hate you, how about Shem Shah, you love death. That's what black culture is in a nutshell.
Right.
That's black culture in a nutshell, is a death mentality, a death lifestyle, man. So you want to be a nigga, you going to die a nigga.
YOLO.
All right?
YOLO.
The second round, chapter 7 and 11. But they refused to hearken and pulled away the shoulder.
Yeah, they refused to hearken. Here it is. The nigga asked us, all right, what is our message? And we were giving the message the whole time he was up here. But see, Jake's so fucking hard-headed, man, that we out here giving him the answers he wants, and he still want to buck up and goddamn respond in a confrontational style, man.
That's right.
You know? That's what's wrong with our people, man. They think they know every goddamn thing, man. Look, we ain't up here to be taught, man. All right, you want to teach us, get your own goddamn platform, man.
That's right.
Go ahead, bro.
And stop their ears that they should not hear.
Yeah, they don't want to hear this truth, man. We're giving you the keys of life right now through the Spirit of power, how about you, and they don't want it. They want death, man. They want Esau's new order. They want the Kuagma, man. They want everything that entitles death when it comes to life. They shun it, man. We're telling this man, look, man, this the kingdom of heaven is for you. All right? You're getting your nationality back. You don't want it. You want to be a nigga. Nigga walking up and down the street with that damn baby face, man. Riding a fucking bike, but you know every damn thing, though, man.
50 years old.
That's 50 years of nothing. Your life is a waste of time, man. It's a damn shame. You got niggas out here that done lived 60, 70, 80, even to 100 years and still know nothing. You don't know the Lord's name. You don't know your nationality. You don't know your purpose. You lived a worthless life, man. That's a goddamn shame, man. Go ahead, man.
Verse 12. Yea, they made their hearts as an adamant stone, lest they should hear the law and the words which the Lord Yahweh of hosts has sent in the spirit by the former prophets.
Right, because here it is right here for the edification for our people. That's why we said earlier, we're not out here for the masses. Because the Lord said he made our heads an adamant stone against theirs. Alright? These niggas ain't gonna get it. But through the spirit of power, how about Shinal Rashad, man, the elect, they're gonna hearken though, man. Alright? They're gonna get it. But see, 2/3, we're not worried about them, man, because they're gonna die here. So it is what it is, man. Alright?
Therefore came a great wrath from the Lord Yahweh of hosts.
It's a great penalty if you want to stay in this rebellious mind state, because we're telling you, hey, get right. Because once the Lord bring that belt out, he ain't hearing no words, man.
Right.
Alright? Only God can judge me ass niggas, man. Alright? When that belt come out, the Lord ain't doing no talking, man. He did the talking, and he came out here 2,000 years ago. What happened? Y'all gave him the season to put to death, man. So when he come back, man, I hate to be y'all. That's why we want to get on the good side of that sword, man. You know? Being used as those instruments, you know, with that new sharpened instrument with teeth, man. Being able to go through the world and purge out these rebels, man. See, I hate you niggas, man. You bitch ass niggas, you damn spicks, you Uncle Tomahawk, all you rebellious ass niggas, man. We can't let the Lord get y'all niggas, man. Because hey, y'all the hold up, man. Y'all the reason why the Lord has this condition, man. Because if it wasn't for the Spirit, we'd still be on the bottom, man. But you see, that's how graceful the Most High is, when he put the Spirit back on us to come out here and do this wonderful work, man. You know? That's merciful. That's mercy. And that's the ultimate form of love right here, man. You know? Like I said, man, all you Israelites that don't want to get right with this truth, man, that's going to be a harsh penalty, because after the bullet is ran, man, there's going to be a fierce judgment that's going to come upon our people, man. Do you not realize everything that's being fashioned to come on right now? Matter of fact, get that too, but get the one in Ezekiel, it's a sword is being furnished. You know? Yeah. And everything that's happening right now is to pretty much come down upon the wicked of our people, man. You know?
This is the book, 2 Chronicles, chapter 15, verse 13. That whosoever will not seek the Lord and power of Israel should be put to death.
We read that earlier. Ecclesiastes chapter 13, man. The whole duty of man is to fear the Most High and keep His commandments. So you're required by nationality to keep all that commandments, man. Whether man or woman, whether small or great, whether man or woman. So it's going to be a penalty, because the Lord's he's not respecting a person. He don't give a damn how pretty you women are, how fat your ass is, how big your titties is, all right, how thorough you is, how much of a real nigga you are, all right, how much money you got in your account. You don't care about none of that shit. If you're an Israelite and you're not coming back to worshiping him, you're going to be put to death, and that's just what the scriptures say, man.
That's right.
And everything that's being, fashioned that pretty much come down, it's all for you wicked ass niggas, man. Real close to that. Go ahead.
Then Ezekiel chapter 21 and verse 9. Son of man, prophesy and say, thus said the Lord Yahweh. Say, a sword is sharpened and also furbished.
A sword is being sharpened. Who's the ultimate form of that sword? Esau. The Most High is going to use Esau to bring forth destruction. And then behind Esau is going to be what? Those ICBM nuclear missiles was going to put the ice in the cake, man. Go ahead.
It is sharpened to make a sword slaughter. It is furbished that it may glitter.
And that's going into the nukes, man. Because that's the end result. Because you're going to have Jacob's trouble, firstly come, all right? And you're going to have a boatload of niggas being put to death left and right, all different type of ways, man. All right? And for those that make it through that, left here for those missiles, that's going to be your judgment, man. All right? Go ahead.
Should we then make murder?
Should we then make murder? Should we use this time of liberty to act a damn fool? Is everything a party? Is everything a damn joke? Hell no. This is life and death we're talking about, man. All right, if you sincerely care about your life, you will get right. Go ahead.
It contemneth the rod of my son as every tree, and he hath given it to the fathers, that it may be handled. This sword is sharpened and is furnished to give it into the hand of the slayer.
Hey, the sword is sharpened, man. Hey, all these people walking by, they gonna take the RFID chip. They gonna take the mark of the beast. When they crash the dollar, which is about to crash, they gonna run to the government and take the chip. Right? We already see that. Despite all the little faces they like to make and shit. Right? The sword is already, the sword is ready, man. Remember, them missiles is ready to jump out them damn silos, man.
And it shows that because when that damn juice packet came out, and they ran and took the juice packet, man.
Right.
What happened with faith, you Christians? They ran straight to the juice packet, man. Which that laid the foundation for the Karabba, man. That laid the foundation for Karabba. You got these bug outs walking up and marching down the street because they want to goddamn slay their unborn seed, man. And not knowing that that's not but a snare and trap to bring forth the Karabba, man. These people don't know what the hell's going, like the brother priest going into. That sword has been furbished right before you Negro, Latino, Native Americans' eyes, man. But you can't see it, man.
Right. If I could add to that, because what the brother Tazamak said is true. Over 73% of the U.S. population have received at least one dose of the juice. You see? So an overwhelming majority, 62% of the United States, is fully juiced. But the point is, them niggas folded. 72% folded.
So that's going to show you that a good majority of these people on this earth is going to take that Karabba, man.
For every 10 people, 7 are going to fold. Now imagine when it's no access to food or these resources to people to live their quote unquote normal life. That number gonna jump the fuck up.
Yeah, you in a time where it's an energy crisis,
right?
It's an oil crisis, a food crisis, and these people are still not requiring why all these things are happening, man. Especially the tribes, they're not acquiring why all these various events are taking place simultaneously, man.
And we don't give a fuck about the heathen.
Nah.
I mean, the main people that we got an issue with, as Priest was going into, is you people of the tribes, man. Y'all are holding this shit back, man.
Yeah.
The quicker you get your shit together, the quicker we go home. The quicker our Savior returns, man.
Yeah.
But is y'all niggas gonna do that?
Yeah.
Fuck no. Y'all rather just bask in this society and shit, man.
Yeah.
That's why the Lord gotta destroy you niggas, man.
It said that the hearts of the wise is in the house of mourning, and the fools are in the house of mirth. And we see this is the house of mirth, man. These niggas don't have a care in the world until shit get bad.
That's right.
And then that's when they're gonna want to inquire. You know? But by then it's gonna be too late. You're gonna be getting hit with the Heisman. That stiff arm mean too, man.
Oh, all these pretty ass goddamn women gonna get hit with these goddamn nukes, man. They think they pretty now till that goddamn energy crisis hit.
Hell
They ain't
yeah.
got no goddamn makeup. They can't wash their nasty ass.
Look how that shit. Look how that shit was at the beginning of the pandemic.
Yeah, they think it's funny.
Bitches
now.
was inside.
Yeah.
Well, nobody outside.
This is Romans 11 and 4.
Hey, it is like a baby food shortage right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, a baby food shortage right now.
And then what? Hey, you want brought up when we come up here, and these women that all had tick jobs, they can't breastfeed. Their babies are screwed.
Right. And you women that just want to smoke and drink. Yeah. Right? That's another reason why you panicking, man.
Yep.
You know?
It's Romans 11 and 4. What saith the answer of God unto him? I have reserved myself 7,000 men who have not bowed the knee to the image of Baal.
Right. The Lord has a remnant, the elect, that's not going to bow the knee to this image of the beast, man. The MOTB, man. The system, like, you know. So with that being known, this is why, hey, we got to fight. We want to be a part of, that 7,000 is just a complete number. But the Lord has that 144,000 and the 1/3 that's going to resist, man. And we pray to be a part of it. This is why we're out here, man. To make our bodies a living sacrifice to show you how about you have a shot. And we believe. It says,
He's circling it back around.
At the end of the day, man, it's going to be some that the Lord's going to preserve, man. All right? A lot of these people that's going to resist, man. You got Edomites that know that the MOTB is the CHIP, man. They're not going to take it. They're still going to die. You're going to have niggas that's not going to take it, still going to die, man. You know, but the elect is being preserved just for that, man, so that we don't, we don't get put to death, man, and we be delivered from that, man.
This is 2nd Ezra 9 and 7. And everyone that shall be saved and shall be able to escape by his works and by faith, whereby ye have believed.
The elect, man. We're putting our faces out there. You already know Esau has a database with all our faces in it, man. All right? Just waiting for them to get the opportunity to come down and get us, man. All right? Going to the different, the red list, yellow list, blue list, man. All right? That red list, they say, nah, they're going to convert them. We're going to kill them, man. That's all of us, man. Because they know, ain't no swaying us, man. We are fully submitted in our faith in Yahweh Shem Yahushua. So that's why we're out here to make our body live a sacrifice to show the Lord, look, we want to get the hell up out of here, man. Fuck this place, man. Go ahead, bro.
9. Then, verse 8, shall be preserved from the said perils, and shall see my salvation in my land.
Right. We're going to be preserved from those said perils, man. So as the scripture tells you, Isaiah 65, we're going to eat. We're going to drink. The Lord's going to preserve us from the famine. We ain't going to be getting attacked by wild beasts. All right? And if we are, grabbed up and put in concentration camp, hey, the Lord can do, whatever he wants to get us out of that, man. He might give us spiritual power. He might give a brother spiritual power to get us out. Or he might just send an angel, man. You don't know what the Lord's going to do, man, but we got to trust to make sure that he's going to protect us, though, man. You know?
Says, and within my borders, for I have sanctified them for me from the beginning.
We've been sanctified, Lord, wasn't we of the elect, to be protected, man. That's what we labor for the most. Fuck the money, fuck the notoriety. We want protection, man. We don't give a damn about none of this shit because the victory ain't on this side, man. It's on the world to come, man.
Verse 9. Then shall they be in pitiful case, which now have abused my ways, and they that have cast them away despitefully.
These guys are going to be in a terrible case. That nigga that we just had come up, spewing out his nonsense, man, and all these niggas, man. You're going to be in a terrible case. Because the Lord, he's going to milk you dry before he gets you out of here, man. And just before he takes your spirit out your body, he's going to put it in your spirit to know, damn, I had a chance to repent. That's cold, man. I wouldn't want to be like that, man. That's like, yo, the nigga with the commercial, the nigga with the fishing pole, man. You almost got it, but you didn't get it, though, man.
And they that have cast them away despitefully shall dwell in torment. For such as in their life have received benefits and have not known me.
That's why Esau hooking Jacob right now, man. And he gave you the stimmies, he gave you the PPP loans, he gave you, all these different means of getting rich, crypto and all this bullshit. All right, as a means to get your mind away from the Lord, so that you don't repent. Keep you complacent, right? Go ahead.
Verse 11. And they that have loathed my law while they had yet liberty, and when as yet place of repentance was open unto them, understood not, but despised it.
Right. So while you had the time to get yourself right with Yahweh Shem Yahushua, you hated hearing the word of the Lord. Why? Because the scripture tells you they hated him that rebuked at the gate, man. Our people don't want to have to take accountability for what they've done, and they're still doing, man. They don't want to hear what the Lord got to say because they're good. All right, in their time of prosperity, they don't care about Yahweh Shem Yahushua. When the day of adversity, they're going to see the Lord face first. The Lord ain't going to hear them prayers, man. And that's why he told us to pray for them, man.
And in that day of adversity, all that mirth and shit gonna be forgot.
Exactly.
Ain't nobody gonna give a fuck about your accolades. Ain't nobody gonna care about your status in this society. You see? It's gonna be straight out. It's gonna be terrible out here. Tribulation.
Right.
Verse 12. The same must know it after death by pain.
The same must know it after death by pain, which means you're going to die on a horrendous death. Alright? Because this is the king of terrors that we're talking about right now, man. Al-Shad's about to make a mean comeback, man. Alright? Better than that 3-1 shit, man. Alright? Lord about to show you niggas why you should fear him, man. Okay? Because you people think that the Most High is a joke. Because you've been given, where's Cedric at, man? Somebody pull him up real quick, bro. They think the Most High is Bruce Saul. He ain't murdering people like he used to in the Old Testament, man. See? You've been fully mistaken, because, hey, this image, he ain't coming. He is not coming, man.
Don't exist.
This guy right here, this image, our Savior, Yahushua, this who gonna come. And yes, he's an angry black man. And yes, he gonna be killing people, man.
Yep.
And that's what we was trying to get through that thick nigga skull. Representation matters.
Yes.
Because you got a lot of people fooled to think that this is the true image of the one that the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ. It's an information war. Going as far back to the Renaissance, man. Iconoclasm. The defacing of the saints, man.
Going into what we read earlier, man. I'll bring it back up real quick. But as my description we going into, they said that he will undermine us. What was that? You remember? Yeah, bring that back up real quick. Because that word undermine is a heavy definition, man. All right? Esau, see, that didn't think that, something small like that would be, that important, man.
Nah.
But as we said, man, our people are very visual minded, man. So they learn
Right.
what they see.
That's why Jake was accepting of the so-called white man. They see the images of the so-called white
They see
man.
the white man as a position of a king.
Exactly.
And as what we said, that name is so important because when you call on Jesus, man, that name presents an image with it. And you can put it got stigma, right? It don't matter if you paint it one more time, bro. Can you see the image again?
Keep that up.
Yeah. It don't matter if you paint them black. All right. You got a lot of these images of him with black, still with the same stringy hair.
Yeah.
All right. No, that's a false image. The true image is what the Bible says from white hair, white bushy beard, man. Bronze that's been burnt in the furnace. All right. Skin, hands, feet. That image matters, man. Because put this image up is a form of Edomite supremacy, man. That makes you feel inferior to the so-called white man. That's why it's so important. Something that little. And something that little, people die not knowing, man. That's why it's so important, man.
And that's what we was trying to put to that nigga, bro. Like, if you die, and then years later, there's pictures of you as a white person, how you gonna feel? You gonna be like, damn.
If they make an autobiography tomorrow and make Michael Jordan a white man, Jay gonna lose it, man.
Now check this out, man. I got the millennials. You asking who Michael Jackson is? They think he look like a so-called white man. That's what they're not knowing. His skin he had melanin before he tried to bleach his skin, man. Before he tried to look like an Edomite.
This is the book of Sirach, chapter 12, verse 16. An enemy speaks sweetly with his lips, but in his heart he imagineth how to grow these head. He will weep with his eyes, but if he had opportunity, he would not be satisfied with blood. Verse 17. If adversity come upon you, thou shalt find him there first, and through he pretend to help thee, yet shall he undermine thee.
Right. As we mentioned, man, we're the information war, man. That's a form of adversity because people don't know what's the truth, man. We're out here giving you the truth. See, Esau's trying to play it like, yo, we're the problem because we're giving you false information. So that word undermine, once again, you bring it out. It says to render unstable by digging at the foundation. It says to injure by invisible secret or by dishonorable means, man. And that's exactly what he's done by changing up our heritage, man. Right? By giving us a false image to worship, a false image to correspond, and like ultimately to tell us, something that we're not, man. Right? He deceived our people, man. This is why it's so important for you to repent and come back into the God of the Bible, your true nationality. Ultimately, this book. Know what time we're in. The nigga kept asking, what time are we talking? We're in the end. So we're in the end. You need to repent, man. Like you see, Jake didn't want to listen, man. So once again, it says the same ones that don't want to harbor, they're gonna get death by pain. Right? We can end with that. Everybody. Like I said.
This is the book of Zephaniah, chapter 2, verse 3. Seek ye the Lord, all ye meek of the earth, which have wrought his judgment. Seek righteousness, seek meekness. It may be ye shall be hid in the day of the Lord's anger. See that, man? See this slide there? The so-called black guys in their America. Pray and repent, man. To come back to the God of the Bible, man. To come to the Savior, the Yahushua. See that while you still had a chance, man.
Hey, man,
Not going to death by pain.
the gates is closing, man. The door of mercy, hey, it's damn near cracked, man. You ain't got that much space to try to get up in there, man.
We one major event away from the destruction. One major event.
Get your act together, man. All right? Because, hey, shit is getting real out here.
Last precept. Romans 1 and 25. Who changed the truth of the Most High to a lie? Who changed the truth to a lie? And served the creature more than the Creator, and blessed for amen. Who changed the truth to a lie? You damn so-called white man, Edomite.
That's right.
Who chose it? Tell everybody to believe this damn creature.
Border of wickedness.
Border of wickedness. So-called Esau the white man. That is the border of wickedness. Damn death.
So that's letting us know, man. We ain't got too much longer out here to do what we're doing, so we don't make the most of the opportunity for this day. And we're making the most of our calling, man. Making the calling. With that, we'll close out. Everybody will give all honor and praise and glory to God.
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Rakakwadash.
Double honor to our apostles and others of great millstone that taught us the truth and that rule well. And peace and salutation to the elect. Until next time, we say shalom.
Shalom. From Yasharallah.
From Yasharallah.